This is your quick reminder that if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so, like the video, and enjoy it.
In best of five,
the smoke.
in-road shows across their time here in
Holy.
the LCK. Domestically here, at least,
Zeus.
Deus
Do the
here
thing,
has been
do the
incredibly
thing.
dominant in regular season, but when it comes to these best of fives,
Is
he
today
has
Father's
often
Day?
fallen prey to Doran,
We
as he
will
did last
see.
year.
Holy Doran.
Doran, latest edition, last year on T1, obviously winning the World Championship with them, and then coming into his own.
Oh, yeah.
And really making a name for himself multiple times across LCK titles.
Doran.
But I think sometimes lives or dies on his confidence and how he's feeling the series.
Nah, he's confident these days, though, Doran. He used to have big confidence issues when he was on Gen G, when he was on HLE, back in the days.
How he is
He had
going
confidence
to be doing
issues.
Today.
The Kruglord.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
he looks so much more
I do
confident.
think that,
He's so happy to
when
int.
it comes down to it, this guy can really show up as long as he's feeling it. We still talk about, Doran versus
No,
Pace
he's flying
and,
down
who
those steps.
deserves
Let's go,
the
Doran.
MVP and stuff like
No,
that.
he looks
I
happy.
still
He looks
side
happy.
with the two of us on
He
this
looks
desk.
happy.
I still side with Doran, but at the end of the day, there's a reason why we have some Doran fighters for him to, be deserving of that MVP, even though he did not get it in that day. But yeah, very curious
the
about
Dons,
the form.
the
jungle
junglers.
This is the one that
Yeah,
I think
we're
if
going
you
to
are a
YouTube.
Hanwha Life esports predictor like Dagon, you were really leaning into this man right
Wait,
here.
3, 2, 1, boom. Never gonna lag again.
For LCK, I think very easily. His
All good.
style is what forged this team's play style. Owner on the other side, I don't
Fixed.
want to say he's had a quieter year, but he has definitely not necessarily been the
Holy.
main character
Yo, look at the
for his
shoulders,
squad.
though.
But Owner has come up big in so many big
How does he have
matchups
such big
against
shoulders?
Kanavi internationally.
What does he
Now,
do?
They're competing to see who is going to go internationally.
Has he ever dropped
the
a workout
first seed.
routine?
There's been so many times where owners
Is it
just
Hanwha
been
Life
in
on the
that
right,
terrific
T1 on the
build
left
form,
for
and it's
Fen?
just started to bleed out to the rest
He
of
goes
the year,
to the
where it's
gym.
just
What's
his
that?
form in general, and in these big matches, he comes and he provides so much pressure, willing to pick things like the first time Mundo at Worlds, which was showing a crazy level of confidence, but on his signature picks, on his Zinzao, on his Nocturne, just feels almost
Holy.
unbeatable.
Yeah, I feel like both of these junglers.
Okay,
really
it's a 2v2.
can,
Let's get it there.
turn the
Donor
tides
versus
of the
Kanavi
games.
and
I mean, we've
Zeus.
seen Owner do it so many times on huge stages. Kanavi has as well for the many teams he's been on, but as you were saying, Wolf, I think this year he's
How much
really
aura
on
would
form,
he
and
lose if
I
his
think
jacket
it can
fell
be
off?
very close between these two
0.
teams.
He would just
Kanavi
keep
has
walking
been insane
probably.
this year.
This mid matchup is epic because we have Faker who has been looking
Zeka's
so
in
good
form,
right now,
bro.
so many solo
Zeka's
kills,
in
but
form.
Zeka, his champion
He's
pool is
looking good,
completely unleashed.
but so
No
is
longer
Faker.
just
Faker's
the
in good
melee
form.
Specialist. He is playing
both really
all
good
of
right
the
now.
mages. And with Faker in form, which you don't always see it year-round, but when it happens with these big best-of-5s looming, you know you're going to have a good time if you're a T1 fan.
I think Zeka struggled with the addition of Fearless, but now is fully
Faker high fives
unleashed
both
and
sides.
can play in
Hell
such
yeah.
a variety.
Zeka
and
too.
it feels like he has strengths in so many
Never watch
places.
those hands
His
ever queue up
pairing with
instantly
Kanavi has
when he
been
gets home.
so hard to deal with. On the other side, I mean, he's going up against the GOAT, so it's always a tall task to match into.
Yeah, I think a lot of, even Wadid was saying, part of the reason why he went for 3-0 is Faker. Like, that was his reason. I think in best of fives in big matches, you can never really
Wadid predicted
doubt this
3-0?
guy. Zeka,
real?
though, in his own right, very good in terms of what he is able to bring out in the clutch. He has a lot of POMs this year at the LCK, and he has really stepped up his game in a big way. I think
3-0?
that's a major
I don't think it's going to be a
reason
3-0
why this team
either
is
way.
on top of the LCK
This is
right now.
And the bot lane matchup, the swap that
This
we
is
had
where it's
this
at,
year
then.
with Gumayusi going over to
This is where it's at.
and Pace coming in here, Gumayusi winning the finals MVP and then leaving T1, going up against Pace, returning from the LPL. Young prodigy
Yo, bot
player.
lane is everything this
And
series.
this is a matchup always exciting to see both these players.
Pace and Carrier have been doing some
extremely
fucking
talented and
nasty
very
stuff to
professional
bot lanes in the
I think
LCK.
right now these two teams are playing through their bottom laners extremely differently. Gumayusi is often left to weak side while Delight is roaming around the map, whereas Paze and Carrier are locked in as
black
a
screen.
duo. The two of them sticking together, and we're
Cameraman.
seeing dives, we're seeing Faker roam. Just like classic Guma on old T1, they've moved Paze into that spot, they've accelerated this guy, and when he gets a lead, T1 pop off, and they have facilitated him so much. Whereas on the
Holy.
other side of Hanwha Life Esports, it's been a little bit more utility
that's not on
for
my end. It's not on
Gumayusi.
my end.
He has gotten a lot done when it comes to mid and late game, but the early game, he takes a back seat.
It's always a very fun time down on the bottom side. We even got to see the highlight between Keria and Guma.
The audio was still going.
Their
It wasn't
time
on mine.
spent together, and now their
It was one
time
of their cameras or
spent
some shit.
apart. And speaking of which, Keria
All right,
here up
this is
against
where Delight's
Delight
gotta
in
be
the
careful.
support role.
Delight and Keria
I
are
feel
good
like the
friends.
patches are slowly heading in Delight's favor, but in terms of supports, this year has really been about Keria.
You see all those support changes, helping out melee supports. We know Delight
Kerry,
feels good, but he's been having some phenomenal performances on the range supports, and showing
little
the breadth
Kerry.
of his pool. But when you're going up against Kerry, a player who's consistently innovated and challenged what it means to be a support, this is expected to be a hype matchup, but Kerry has just been a
Yo, they're
terrific
good friends.
form.
I
Hell
don't
yeah.
think any team in the LCK could say their star player is a support except T1. It's the only team that could say that. It's the only team that could say often the main character is the support in Keria. It's his champion pool, it's his clutch plays, it's his laning phase, and they give the resources to that bottom 2v2, and he shines, and he does not fail. He does not
shine.
choke. And that's
Shines,
something
he
that
does indeed.
for Delight we can often say, but not always say it. I think if Delight is
All
going
right,
to
boot
go
it up.
to MSI as our first seed, he's going to have to step it up in this matchup.
What
in a
kind of
big
madness
way.
are we gonna get today? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think we might
New
be able
patch.
to see some interesting stuff.
Yo, Zeka's
we
picture
already
looks
talked
kinda-
about the
he looks like an
patch, but,
M&A
you know,
character.
in terms of
Here, Life Esports know what it's like to lose
luck-
in
good
that
luck to
top
both
matchup
sides.
and not go. And they definitely for game.
All right, let's have a little sniff in the draft. T1 first pick, Varus Ben. Very standard.
Magnets just magic.
It's still the classics.
Yes,
It's still the classics.
effectively.
Meta hasn't changed too much.
Nobody knows how those things work.
Nautilus Ben's good for the range supports.
Right
Bard
away.
is normally a ban against Keria. There it is. Boom, gone.
They love
Rumble's
their
going to be high
Nautilus
prio.
misfortune
Cassio's
lanes,
going to be
and
high prio.
Nautilus a little bit
Probably, not
stronger on
sure.
this patch. The one
They
thing
banned
that we
Azir.
didn't really agree with on
Yon,
mock
sorry, that's
draft
for
when we
Azir.
had her. But
There's
I
no
don't
way
think
they're
Kerry
first
gets his
picking
hands on
Azir,
it,
right?
not only in the-
Yeah,
Why would
some
they first pick
conversations
Azir?
I've had it shifted
I
into
think
the
they're banning
last
Yon
few
because they're
changes.
maybe giving
Not
Rumble and they
enough
don't want to play
degree.
against Rumble via Yon
Things
on
has
3.
pushed
But
a
that
bit
means
of a
that they're
helping
not going to
hand.
first pick the Rumble, right?
Cassiopeia
Are
ban
they?
does very
Because this
successful in
breaks
the
Rumble via
LCK,
Yon, which is like,
failing
if
horribly
Hamalife
in the
have
LPL
Rumble
for
via
the
Yon,
lead
you can
up,
open.
but
Their top
Rumble
side
and
will just
Karma,
run the
two of
whole
big
game.
picks that are
Yeah,
open
this is what they
available.
did. So they
T1,
banned the
we
Yon to
knew
take
they
the
wanted
Karma
to
with the
prioritize
Nautilus
that
ban
bot lane
and
2v2.
gave
They will
Rumble. So now
instantly
Yon's out.
spam down that
So now you can
Karma
still take the
for
Rumble, but
Keria.
Doran can
I feel
respond
like for
pretty
HLE, there's a
easily
danger of playing into
if he
Ezreal
wants
Karma
to.
if you leave
But it
the
looks like they're not
Ezreal
going to go for it. They're going to go for the
available.
Jace.
They're
That's
gonna
pretty
prioritize
easy
Jace,
for
though,
Dorat.
because
I mean,
not even give a look
an
in
easy
towards
response
Ezreal.
here is like
Jace
an Anivia
Rise
Sion. The problem is you don't want to drop AD carry. Do you go Ezreal? Because T1 bot prio is massive. But someone's going to have to sack here if you play for bot lane. Either Doran or Faker. There's the Ezreal. So they're sacking one of the solo lanes. I think the Anivia is better, personally. Because I think Doran can find Yorick, Cassante, Sion. He can find some. You could even pick like Nocturne here if you want. It's not the best in the comp, but it's good against Jace top. If you have a good top laner 4-5. He has Malphite, he has Gragas, Ornn, Olaf, he'll find something. So personally I like Xin here, Anivia here, or I like Nocturne here. I think Sion is the better of the tops if you want to take top. I don't think Jarvan's worth taking personally, but I think Jarvan prio is so overrated. Everyone was first picking Jarvan, but I think they've stopped now, thank God. They're going to go for Doran, okay. They're going to go for Doran, they're going to drop Faker. Alright, so Anivia's likely banned, and maybe like a Victor, or an Annie. There's no way they flex Jace jungle, right? No way. They're going to take Ziggs for Guma. Okay, makes sense, wow. Okay, Hamalife comp, pretty standard for Hamalife. They like playing to their solo lanes. Guma usually kind of just does whatever you need. You need a carry, he'll play carry. You need a mage, he'll play mage. You need wave clear, he'll clear the wave. They prioritize their top side a lot in this team. What's Faker playing this game? Maybe TF is his answer to Rise later on in the draft. It's good into Jace. I think I would be a bit careful of TF if I'm Hamalife. There's the Nocturne ban. Yeah, Nocturne into Jace. Oh, they might ban Nocturne TF, you know. I think if they ban Nocturne TF and T1 get a Nivea on the wraparound, I think they're going to be in a really good spot. A Nivea Sion, Ezreal Karma. That sounds like a lot of scaling. A lot of scaling. There's the Vigon from Kanavi. Ideally, T1 would love Xin Zhao. But I think Trundle ban here is not bad to force them to take the Xin Zhao. Removes the Trundle into Sion. And then if they blind Xin Zhao, I think Owner can just play like Wukong or something. I think that's maybe the answer here for T1. A Trundle ban last is pretty nice. Is the TF gonna get banned, I wonder? It's a weird ban, but it's good against T1, I think. They ban Lee Sin. Okay, Faker has all champs open. Lee Sin ban, I'm banning Trundle on the spot. I think it's crazy if you don't ban Trundle here. Lee Sin's good into Trundle. It has insane value against Sion. Yes, it's useless against Ezreal Karma, but it opens up Xin. The only reason they won't ban Trundle here is if they don't have a counter to Xin Zhao, but I think there's a counter to Xin Zhao. You just go Wukong and Anivia. They banned the Fury, they banned the counter to Trundle. What? Are they just going to give it to them? So there's Pantheon, Wukong. Wow, they don't take Trundle. I'm surprised. Jarvan into Ezreal Sion. It just sounds dog shit, doesn't it? Are we, like, going crazy here? Wow, they were not sure. They went Camille support, and they take it away from Keria. Yeah, I think Jarvan there is useless, but... See, this is really awkward for T1 now, because going Xin Zhao feels great with Karma into those champs, but Trundle's open on 5, and it counters the Xin Zhao. So maybe he's going to have to go like Pantheon. There's Anivia, of course. Maybe he has to go like Pantheon? Pantheon Anivia, maybe? I mean, they could take the Jarvan themselves, I guess. But I think maybe Pantheon fits a little bit better. Owner's a good Pantheon, isn't it? Isn't he? Is he a good Pantheon? My brain... He is a good Pantheon. This chase pick is scaring me a little bit. Are they flexing this fucking thing? They take away the Jarvan. Okay. I mean, Jarvan's good into Trundle. I think they can still do it if they want. I think it's likely here Kanavi just goes Wukong, no? Isn't it just a good champ with Zeke's Camille? So he's going to get the Trundle. The Trundle value, I wonder if Trundle ban was good, you know? Maybe T1's scared that they don't have the CC to deal with Nefiri. And Kanavi's a good Nefiri, to be fair. To be fair. But I would rather, for example, play against Vi than Trundle if I'm their champs. Well, Humble Life Classic. Insanely strong solo lanes. Early game jungler. Wave clear bot. Listen, the Camille support, it's good with Ziggs. I get it. Level 6, Ezreal, lockdown, I get it. It makes sense. Okay, now you need to get to level 6 though. How are you going to get to level 6? I mean, you are, but what's your CS numbers going to be? I'm not sure. I feel like it's going to be super unlaneable in bot. What the fuck? Bro!
Alrighty, game number 1.
Okay, we're locked in.
This best of 5 determines our first seed into MSI.
We're locked in.
Here at the road to MSI, as Faker's already getting it going.
Ooh, he's playing Deathfire Touch Rise.
As he oftentimes does.
I think that both teams got some good... I think both teams got some good results in this draft. Zeus got his Chase, Zeka got his Rise, T1 got a winning bot lane, Faker's in a very happy matchup. Kanavi got an early game champ that's good into the Sion. I think they're happy. The only person I think maybe is not going to be very happy this game is Delight. Camille really likes to fight. Camille really likes Eing in level 1, perma sending it, but I'm not sure if Camille can really go in this lane. Ooh, Faker might do his thing where he eggs up. Egg time.
We'll just go straight down to it. Huge cheer comes through though because Zeka ends up getting a majority of his health bar in post.
Okay, Faker, you're a fucking... You're fucking... Okay, come on now. Bro, is he just... This is it, the Trundle early game. This is scary. It was warded though, so they know this is coming, T1. They saw it. Right?
Faker does have teleport and... Okay,
again, down on the bottom side,
yeah.
As there is Peas with the arcane shift
He's
away,
fine.
but now the flash
Might have to flash. Oh my god, he's not fine.
Oh,
Kanavi flash autoed. He didn't have Q though. Not great for HLE. But this is the way the game's got to play for HLE. You see this a lot of times. Enemy team has double range spot. We have melee support. We have early game jungler. Level 3 gank. Now it's on owner to start cooking. So Guma's in a bit of... Oh, the wave frozen as well. Scheisse. Yeah, Guma's in a bit of a weird spot here because Trundle has to clear top camps. Guma has to TP back probably and break this freeze. He has no flash. And they have Karma flash W, Jarvan flash. Next minute, I think Guma could die. I think Guma might be dead.
Yeah, we're roaming down here. Guma in a rough spot as the
he's completely
already
cooked.
Down. He's just a sitting duck as Delight is not
the wave is cooked. He has no flash.
First blood. The question is, who does it go
first blood to Pace. It's massive. It's massive. Also, Guma no TP. He's going to get pushed in.
And it's just perfect timing for a gang to
great pathing by owner as well. It's the small things you don't see. Delight was in the river trying to spot to see if she could find Jarvan. But he was going behind. So he felt a bit safer than he was. If Jarvan ran through the river, I don't think that would have worked.
by Kanavi.
Because Camille would block him.
Really
Well, Camille's got 2 extra
Satchel
walls to
down.
hook off this game at least.
It's an easy
Don't
game
forget,
for
Trundle,
Owner
Camille
on that
ganking
tip.
bot.
Or
Trundle
excuse me,
walks up
Jar.
pillars, Camille eats the pillar.
Yeah, I think
Onto the target.
Deep Gumayusi
So
was
Pace
in
needs to be
lane. I just
careful.
think there's
Even if
no
he has
way to
E
get
up,
out
he's gonna
unless
die.
T1 isn't too
Doran just needs to
expected
hold
in
on.
this
He is the
situation.
shield,
Zeka's
he is
been
the
doing
weak
pretty good in this
side,
mid-lane
he
match.
is
We saw him
fucking
getting
weak
those
side
heavy
William.
trades earlier, but
He
he's
is
gonna be able to complete
farming
here as well.
and try not
And
to
the
lose
top
too many
side there
CS.
has that fine. All
I think
things
they should try and
considered.
hold this wave a bit, no?
Yeah, I feel like, especially nowadays,
I guess it's a bit hard
with
versus
a lot
Ziggs.
of Rise players having to play into
They're
Nvidia
holding it, though.
over
It's
and
quite
over,
nice.
they
This
kind
one
of
minion can stay
realize
alive
that
for a little
as long
bit.
as they can get through the early parts of the game,
I just think Ezreal and No
get a
Flash
couple of
walking up is a
items
free kill.
online, the
Let's
Nvidia
see though,
damage
let's
is
see.
really
Because what
that
happens
much, so as
now
long as
in the
you're not
game
being camped by
is
the
because
jungle,
bot is kind of...
you actually have, good pushing power,
The
especially
dust
before
has
the Nvidia's
settled.
level 6, and
Camille can
a lot
get
of our
timers
Rise
to mid.
players have been, I feel
And
like,
Trundle
thriving,
Camille can
especially
gank the
early
Nvidia.
on in the
So let's see if Faker gets
up
caught a little
against
bit.
Nvidia. Obviously, the Nvidia, once she gets going, gets a couple
Looks
of
like he
items,
survived
maybe
the first
3,
attempt.
In the target with your wall in team fights. As
Faker?
Zeka,
He's running on into this one. Faker's not going to die this time, but
Zeka has 100.
even the
Ooh, he has 70
damage
mana.
from
I think
Deathfire
Faker's
Touch,
okay,
Faker's
but
really having a rough time even just surviving.
Yeah,
doesn't have his ult.
Yeah, no ult, no TP. He's in a really
okay, he'll
dire
level up,
spot.
he'll level
Zeka's
up.
low on mana, but it's a Rise. He still has a decent amount.
No
despite-
stun.
Aw.
Yeah, the stun is down, the ghost is up, but the auto doesn't finish him off.
Level up. No way he walked back up with Deathfire Touch or what? What was that? Did he just not drop aggro?
A big mistake from
Oh
Zeka.
my god,
Faker's
Zeka's just
flattened his way to the
fucking
bank.
into it. Oh
Faker's
god,
passive
no.
was coming up in just a few
Oh
seconds.
god,
I
it's
think
a
Faker
comedy
knew
of
he was
errors.
playing with him. He was trying
Faker,
to bait him
okay, so
in,
Faker
and
didn't
Zeka
know
took
that he
the
was gonna
bait
level up.
line and sinker,
So
but
he
the
was kind of
re-aggro on
like
the turret,
spitting on him a little bit,
huge
but no, he was being
mistake.
really cocky.
I just
And he
feel
knew he
like
was gonna level up,
goes through
and he
your
knew
mind,
he
you're
wouldn't
like,
die
oh,
to the
the burn
damage,
might
that's for
kill
sure,
him,
because
but then
you
he
can
doesn't
tell.
register the burn. I
But the
shouldn't
kill
get
on the
tower.
Rise?
Zeka gets a little bit
How
too
long
greedy
was
there. This
Deathfire
is a
Touch on
great
for?
route back to Evan.
The second Faker Qs, you're like, I'm going in, right? He doesn't have stun.
It's still on, it's still on, it's still on, it's still on. Oh my god, it's like the last half a second of tick. He lived on 5 health.
Faker's super cool about it the whole
Yo,
way
do you
through.
see his little smile? Oh yeah, 2 health.
I made a mistake, he says.
Well, that's a
Faker
solo
now
kill.
with a gold
Mid
lead
no
in a
flash.
matchup
You
that
smell me?
felt
Faker still has flash
I
now.
think part of
Okay.
it, not to
Where they're at, the Jace is still doing well. The bottom lane is winning for T1 as we have seen.
This combo is scary, man. The Trundle Camille. It's like, I think this combo is scary for the first maybe 10 minutes of the game. Especially. After that, it's a bit more manageable. But Carry as Camille is out now for the series, which makes bot drafting a little bit easier, so this was definitely planned by Hammerlife. Now you don't really have to worry about Mel, Camille, bot. Now you have to worry about Pike, which is pretty bad to have to worry about.
Flash, though.
I don't really know what they're going to look for here outside of a little bit of harass.
Yeah, it's kind of a
This
nothing
is
burger.
A Scion that just has played its steel
Doran's
caps
just
with
full
the
weak
shield
side
and
standing under his
level
tower.
7. He's looking to do something.
Oh, he wants the cannon.
along
Oh,
the
Doran,
map.
get it.
Although the knockback is going to come through here, and now the light
Okay.
gets in there, and Doran does get
Okay, we're warming up,
outplayed
we're
there. That is
warming
going
up.
to be the kill going to Delight.
Doran just died trying to get a cannon minion. And the problem is he didn't even get the cannon minion. So
and will cost him his life. He tries to
that's kind of
flash
awkward.
and still
Oh, no, he
ends up
did get it.
dying.
Did he get it?
Flashing
Oh, he got
is
it.
not-
Okay.
I mean, it's
Well,
not on this
he got it in his
reveal,
passive
but
or
I
what?
think it's in the
I mean,
Jace
Rise no
matchup.
flash is a
Means
free kill here.
repeat ganks
He's
could
kind
be
of
a
tanky though,
possibility.
and
He's
Nvidia
picking
doesn't
up
really
a
have
good
any
owner
damage.
down here. I don't think he's going to be
So,
committing to anything even with Carrier
on paper it makes
area,
sense, but I don't actually think
but-
they can
all right,
kill
a
him.
big punch back here for HLE.
He's a bit far back as well.
Hiccup that is just the
They're going to try and double
cake.
down top.
Blitzy Grub's
Well,
blocked on
HLE
this
have
patch,
kind
so
of
he's
just said in
stronger
comms,
now. And when
bot
you
is
have
kinda
this Jace
cooked.
who's already strong, definitely something
Let me just
powerful,
lane
powerful buff to
1v1.
set him up with.
Not to mention the Ziggs
And just
obviously
roam.
is incredibly strong at
Snowball
taking
the
out
solo
turrets.
lanes.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to do.
And Avi felt like he
Here,
was
Hammerlife.
seen, just based on the positioning of Doran, because if he gets in there, lands a pillar,
He can pillar the
we
ult.
only have the ult available for Doran.
Oh,
as
he
there's
might be
the
dead
ult,
here.
it's down.
Oh, the pillar
Now
was kinda
Asante
bad, though.
comes in and he's basically made a paper. This is what the Trundle
Yeah.
is so good at doing.
Trundle
They
and Scion,
punish Doran once again.
HLE, they
Yep,
played through him.
yep.
Let's see what he can get
Guma
done.
has wave clear
One of
duty.
the Jace to be, I feel like in that gank, Kanavi's pillar placement was not even ideal. It was
Nah, it was a pretty bad pillar to be honest, and it was still an insta-kill. To be
pillars
honest, like,
behind you,
this
you
all
can't
comes
hold
down to the
out.
cannon.
The
This is
stats
the
get
snowball
drained,
effect.
you
If
get
he didn't
deleted,
walk up for that
and
cannon,
suddenly T1's
and he
front to back
just kept sitting under his
ideas
tower,
go out
none of
the
this would have
window.
happened. He would have flash up, he could catch the wave on the tower, lose the
Gotta be
cannon,
careful. I
base
feel like
TP.
Scion oftentimes
You'd have
is
flash
picked
for the gank.
as safety, someone who can get through the lane eventually gets very tanky, but it feels real bad when he's just sitting there giving over free gold to the enemy team.
Trouble,
Now
trouble,
Faker in a
trouble. level.
Very awkward spot here, trying to wall his way out of the situation. Probably going to have to flash with the Camille coming over. Flash is long to get away from this one.
Oh, does he get in?
Oh,
Zeka.
To the rope.
Oh,
And Delight will
Just gets him out of the Jarvan ult.
Clear,
I
so
thought
they can't
Faker would
see
flash
him
up.
cancel.
He flashed to the
I
right.
thought he was
Serpent's Fang first item. I like this on Jace into Sion. I really like it.
On the play, but the Realm Warp is very cool. And as
I
a
think
result,
Serpent's
you know,
Fang
it's
into
one flash
Sion
down
is
here for T1, HLE,
excellent.
burning
Into
in
Karma,
Uma,
yeah,
goes to
into
T1.
a
They have
Nivea
double
Seraphs,
dragon
into
here,
Jarvan
but it's
W,
Ocean
into
Soul
Barrier. It's
on
got
the
so
other
much
side,
value.
Which can feel quite nice into a poke composition in this
Right,
situation.
Well,
got
both sides are getting dove.
Team top and bot. They're trying to
Ui,
punish
this is the...
Guma, who
Oh my
already
god, he
flashed,
dodged.
and they don't have a whole lot of CC.
Oh my
Now
god.
Delight comes in,
Oh, it's
picks up
cooked.
one, gets the ult down onto
Guma
Peas.
dodged
Immediately, now we got a TP
everything.
coming in. T1 trying to double down on this one, but Peas already pretty low.
Literally.
They're
And
just trying
top
to hold
tower's
on to
dead.
wave. I don't know if they can really go for a redive here.
I don't think so, and now Zeka is just going to be able to push mid freely.
Oh,
Zayas has
Lord.
control of the top side, and Hanwei
HLE are
Sports
running
swinging
this
into a
game.
pretty big gold lead.
T1 has good scaling team fight, but mamma mia is this Jace gonna cook on side lanes.
Too much.
God, still, yeah, it is weird seeing
He doesn't
Guma
even care.
Zeus still.
Yeah.
Still
I
to
mean,
this day.
Gumushi's played this role for HLE many times.
I mean, the
before,
top dive
had
is
to be
easy.
on the weak
You just
side,
walk up,
and he
pillar
does
ult,
it so
dead.
well there.
This is why I think a lot
Like,
of,
it's
you know,
not,
the
it's not,
Zayas have
there's
played a 6-0
Trundle
on
into
this
Sion
Jace
is,
pick. It's because they
look at
play
these
through
dodges.
him, right? Unlike a lot of other Jaces, and they leave Guma on this island.
flashes
right?
Mantra Q,
Guma has
dodges
to
Jarvan
dash here
EQ,
initially,
dodges Ezreal
and
Q,
now he's like,
0
"Alright, I'm
damage
on it." The
taken.
wave is thinned out.
Crazy.
Delight comes over, and he's like, let's fight this. And they absolutely do. They can play through the turret. And they know that on the other side of the map they're winning. They know that in the mid lane they're winning.
Looking live what we got
They're trying to
going
kill
on
Zeus.
here.
They need to do this.
Zeus
This
is
would be
in a
big
lot
for the
of
game. No
trouble,
flash. Oh, he
as
Jarvan hammer
he's
forms
kind of
out.
been baited in by Dorn, honestly. He's trying to dodge everything.
Ooh, nice
Goes
try
for
by
kill,
Zeus though, for
but
real.
Owner is
Well,
There's
still
7
this
world
game, very
champions
much
in this
so,
game.
But that Jace
There is
is
7
gonna
world
continue
champions.
being a
No, there's
problem.
8 world
Also, we've
champions,
seen
isn't
this
there?
tech
Oh
many
no, there's
times
7.
before.
Yeah.
The Serpent's Fang
No,
rush
there's-
into
no, there's
Sion,
8.
but the value in this game in general is
there's
massive
7
with
phases in
a
World Champion, yeah.
Jarvan and a Karma in the game as well. They're just trying to go aggressive here on Doran.
What did he flash?
and Just doesn't quite have
Did
the
he flash
damage
the
to cut
EQ or
through
what?
quickly enough before Owner shows up.
Yeah, you can see the pings coming over. They kind of realize, oh, okay,
Oh, he
this is
flashed
what's
silent
happening. Doran sells this really well.
Ah.
Makes it look like he's just thinking he can actually kind of have a fight with Zayas here. And Zayas just wants to continue this pressure in Prio. And
Okay, there's 7 world champions, but how many titles are in this game?
Feel really comfortable
How many
in
world
if the
titles?
Very fedgy make much.
There's
of the
19
advantage.
world titles to each name.
So they can just kind
Damn.
of sit back, rest.
Ooh,
The Sion
this
and the
positioning
fit
from Kanavi is
Jarvan.
good. Doran's gonna have to be
They
quick on the
should
TP,
be
maybe.
pretty well, as now Faker's in a bit of trouble here
Okay, he's not
himself.
TPing.
Doesn't have the flash. He's
Yeah,
just going to be
this
put
is,
down an egg. And Owner's
absolute
there,
one
but
shot.
He just has to watch his
Yo,
mid
this
laner
Trundle
die
champ
as
is
Zeka
crazy.
hiding on Bush
Ult,
gets the last laugh.
There's just
auto
not a
Q
whole lot
auto,
that
boom,
T1 can
90%
play through
health
right
gone.
now because they're
They should make it so Trundle gets a buff
with
if he
the
ults in a
game
Nivea
state
egg.
Right now, the side lane pushes that are super
He gets like a
strong.
protein
They
buff for the rest of the
guarantee this
game.
Herald here. Zeka's already putting
And he
work
gets like
down on
plus
this
1
inner,
AD.
and it very
for real.
quickly starts to.
So the way HLE's comp works is strong early game, strong side lanes, and T1's comp is strong scaling, strong team fights. Right now we're still in this part of the game. So HLE is running the map, they win bot, they win top, they auto push mid. If T1 was even right now, they'd be in a great spot, but obviously they're not, right? So
20 seconds on that dragon.
you're gonna start to see plays soon where HLE pushes bot, or they push top, and then they base and they open on that side. There's gonna be a lot of clicks through the lanes. T1 also have 2 Drakes, yes, they're scaling hard. Drake's spawning now though. I'm not sure if they can win a Drake fight right now though, T1. I think they're gonna get rolled, but T1 just take fights all the time, so I don't think they give a fuck what I think. HLE is so slow. Why is Kanavi heralding mid? He's so late to this dragon. Why is he? Well, they got the Drake at least, T1. Can they get out though? The fight is hard. Ooh, 1 for 1. Doran's ulting out. I mean, you take that if you're T1, 1 for 1 any day. Okay, I think HLE was really late to react to this.
And T1 are falling apart at the seams here.
I don't think they can get the second tower. Can they?
You can see he's trying to avoid the wall there with that drift up to the top side, and this push continues.
They're trying to get his flash. Nice.
He's going to have to flash, but I think that's a small
They have
price
Zeke's
to pay
W
for
though.
what they've gotten this play.
Yeah, the
They could
second
just
charge
W
puts
it,
the tower
maybe?
Not quite low enough to satchel.
He's trying to get in range.
Carrier could be in trouble.
And even
Okay.
like
A lot of gold to Hammer Life
fadeaway
mid tier 1.
satchel,
They're gonna
just
get a lot of
saying,
gold in
okay,
bot.
maybe, you know, it gets a
But
little bit
it's
lower
sole
with
point.
the minions. It is pretty close.
And
but
T1 scaling
they're
is
just getting
scary.
so much gold
So
on
I
the
don't
map
think this
right
game's
now.
You have this
over
Camille
in
composition
any
that
way.
HLE have. So what they
Yeah,
do
I mean,
here,
this is
double
the
TP,
reason they
right,
picked
or they have
Camille.
The double TP coming top side here. They
You
use
just
the
ult
Herald at the same
Ezreal.
time, so like, we're gonna
It
get
sounds
something out of this
silly,
no
but you
matter
just
what.
ult
But it's
Ezreal
the
and he
flash
can't
here
go
from
anywhere.
Delight onto Paze, pulls him
Ziggs
back
ult
in.
on
The
top of the
Realm Warp
Camille
angle.
ult.
They
Yeah.
don't even need it.
Pace
but
is
they
going to
are
have a
so
rough
ready
fight.
for 3
I
different
actually think
ways to
Pace
punish
should
this
go
team.
Zhonya's if he has
Herald,
gold.
The Camille Flash, the Realm of Light.
Like, even a Seekers later on. Because I think on Anivia, I think Anivia is too tanky for the burst, but I think Ezreal isn't. The good thing about having 3 Drakes as well is
but it just doesn't feel
all of HLE are saying
significant.
3 minutes, we need to
could
fight
be
Drake,
in
everyone
the
be on
state of
Drake.
game.
T1 could just give
I wonder
it.
if now for T1
They don't have to
the
give a
game plan has
fuck.
completely shifted, and you
They
start
can just
thinking
stall the
about
game.
Anivia wave dragons,
But it's
you
T1,
start
so
thinking
they're
about
obviously not
maybe,
going to do that.
you
They're
know,
going to
we
full send their
contest
entire
for
lives
some
and
Barons
body
later
and
on,
game
but we're
state
just gonna
on this
have to
dragon
let
no matter what.
everything go from here
Even
on
if they're
out, just
limping
trying
into
to
it
defend our
2v5
turrets.
with no health
We're
bars,
trying to
they're going to
force
fight
fights,
it.
start fights at
It's
this game
actually
state,
ridiculous.
3,000 gold.
I also wonder what the Zeus do now.
Sion is playing into the likes of
He can push
Trundle,
top.
who can
I guess he
pillar,
just starts
interrupt
hitting the
his
tower or
engage.
what?
And
Fuck
the
it.
Jarvan, when you look at the other side,
kind of scary,
all 3
you know.
carries on HLE
Ah?
flashes.
Trying to get owner here. I mean, even at
This is
TP
a level
gonna
6
be
Camille
committed
though.
to
This is not
as
long.
Everybody trying to come over and help them, but now Faker.
They just trade
Speeded
Zeka
into
Flash
this
for
one. We
Owner
will be
Flash.
okay.
I don't
Actually
think
just
they
watched
mind
it
that
off.
too much,
Zeka
T1
also
either.
using both summoners.
But this is the problem.
And bot,
This is
essentially,
Zeus.
They don't get
Scrap.
There's
it costs
this
them
game state,
most
right?
of a top inner turret.
125. They
look at
could
Rob's
drop
here.
Drake here,
How
T1,
much
and just
play
play for
gold
top
they've
tier 1.
done. The fact that they
And
got
try and
those
put this
3
to
grubs for
3k.
him being
HLE's just gonna kinda have to
absolutely
let it
on a tear
happen.
this game, and this Jace,
But they have to be really careful of
so
Baron.
hard to deal with. Order range
T1's Baron
composition.
damage,
It's a
their
minute until
champs
that
are
next
good, but I don't
dragon.
think they have
They
that
did at
much
least
Baron
get the
damage
flash
yet.
from Zach.
Nah, the way
By
T1's
far,
clicking,
and
they're for
if you
sure
put
sending it on
Cataclysm
this Drake. Of course they
They don't
are.
have the most amazing
Roa's
damage
gonna
follow-up
proc.
to just burst
Muraman
through
has
it.
proc.
If he
Seraphs is probably
survives,
gonna
you're in a
proc
really
and
bad spot.
upgrade.
Ideally, you would have
Yeah, they're gonna send it.
HLE from the second pick
Power's
side,
dead.
obviously.
Oh, he's got
And
Demolish on
Zeus
Jace.
is one of the guys that's always gone back to this. But
Yeah, Anivia's
the
about
amount of
to
help
level
that
up
Zeus
Rod of
got,
Ages.
The fact that he was already winning the lane.
He's gonna be close to level
It's
15.
all just ballooned into some problem that T1 cannot handle. And speaking of which, Faker walking up and nearly dying is going to flash away. As now
Trundle
front to back
ulted
is
there.
here for the
That's
side of T1,
that's
but they're
pretty
very much
big. If
playing
Anivia can
tail
base
between the
TP
legs.
right
That is gonna
now,
be a missed shock blast, though,
that's
so maybe
pretty fucking
a
big
chance
for the
them to
Sion to
enter,
team fight
but
against a non-Trundle
we'll
ult
see
if they can
wanna
get in.
fight this.
I don't
They'd have
think
to
so. I
Sion
think
ult
you gotta
into
just
no
try to
vision
cut your
though.
losses and get a little bit of a dent on this turret, but Zeus
They're
they're
going in
going.
onto Zeus. Not sure if he's beating or what.
Faker
So
doesn't want
now
to TP. He
Doran
wants to catch
gonna
bot.
charge on in, but he's in a bit of trouble. Has to flash away himself.
Could flash W
Zeka
here.
on the chase.
Oh, the pillar.
Looking for
He's dead.
more. There's the pillar into the roots.
Oh, is he
from
dead
the
though?
Rise. As T1 just trying to
Oh, if they're
fight
Trundle ult,
this
he's
one out,
instantly
even a
dead, but they
TP
don't.
coming in from
Faker gets
as he
Kuma's
looks for
flash. Oh,
more.
everyone's
The
flashing.
Star's gonna miss.
Oh my
And
god.
now the shot blast comes in, but nobody
Jesus.
dying.
Everyone's flashing out. No flash Anivia, no flash Sion, no flash Ziggs, no flash Jace.
At least get those
No one has
critical
TP other
flashes,
than
so maybe
Guma
the
Sushi,
next time
so-
they're given that opportunity, it'll be
Huh?
a real
EQ?
advantage against Delight is also made of paper.
Yeah, he is able to buffer that.
It could be a- it's not worth to ult him.
Now could look for the re-engage.
Faker has no
Looking for
flash.
Faker, doesn't have his
Owner
flash.
goes in
Nice
to try and
steal here
sacrifice
from
himself.
Owner, just trying
Gets
to get his
Camille
mid laner
ulted.
to safety,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah,
going
yeah,
for
yeah.
one.
That could be a Baron stars right now.
The iron price at the end of the day.
40
That will
seconds
be
on the
one
Jarvan.
kill going the
Pace,
way
what are you
of
doing?
HLE so
Are you
far.
good?
So rough, trying to contest, but taking so
This
much
is a
gold.
really sketchy
Yeah,
contest.
the poke is kind of insane.
Let's see though, Doran has the front line. Well, he's definitely in the front line.
But HLE able to dispose of him pretty quickly.
It's going to delay the Baron, but it should be free.
The Baron just yet. That's more poke on a carrier though.
Yeah, yeah.
And they say,
Pace,
okay,
can you cook
let's go
here?
for it
I don't think
once
you can.
again. As
This
really
looks
it's up
pretty hard to
Pace
cook.
To try to poke some back here. He's got a red buff. They don't really have much vision though.
And they
As
see
maybe-
nothing.
I think
They could
someone
be
was wrapping
anywhere.
around. I think that's
There could
why
be
we're
a
not
Camille
being shown
eating
the vision
over a
from the
wall
top
right
side
now.
Of this fight. Pays and T1 feeling the pressure though, as that is going to be Pays hopping away.
For the
Nice play.
challenge,
Yeah,
and
I think
was so
Owner and
scared
Faker
to step
go for the
up.
pick on Delight, but the
placement
homies were
of the
around.
bombs from Guma on the ground, really preventing them from getting to
I like
that
the
Baron
collapse
as
from
quickly
Hamalife.
as they
It's
would have
quick.
liked
It's
to. This all
really
starts with
quick.
Delight being a potential caught target here, but Faker is unable to wall
They
him
pull
away.
the trigger,
Now his
insta
wall is
Rise
down,
ult,
he's
insta pillar,
vulnerable.
insta
Owner has
Ziggs
to
ult.
bail him out.
Just pushes him
And
out
now you
in
don't have access
super
to the
quick.
Baron.
They're,
1,600 gold ahead.
they already
For
got
me,
quite a
the
lot of
control
towers,
from
to be fair,
HLE,
Hamalife. They're going to
the
get bot
setup
tier
around
2.
the Sion, the satchel
Can they get
into
more than bot
blocking
tier
the
2?
ult. And also, the members of T1
Maybe they
so
can just
well, and
5-man
whenever anyone
send
is
it bot or 4-man
overextended,
send it bot.
giving so little chance to
It's
escape.
kind of tricky into Anivia,
And
though.
now with this match,
But you can't when there's
Yeah, they're
a
going to lose
Trundle.
mid tower now a
Doran
little
just
bit.
TP'd in for the a massive shield.
Zeus's flash is about 20 seconds.
Here, but it has been clean
As soon as that's up,
from
I think the
side of
siege is
Achilles
chilling.
so far.
Yeah, they can't get more than the tier 2 bot, I think. So this game's gonna go on for a little bit longer. Hexplate Triforce.
They do buy a decent amount of time. Right, he's on 3 items. Faker's soon to have his 3rd as well.
Ooh, they're right holding on to Faker, but he has a Q.
Yeah,
Oh, he doesn't have Q, it's on cooldown.
Like,
He doesn't have flash for 8 seconds. Dead.
Again, but there's no bailing this out.
Great
As the
timing by
round more
Zeka. Oh
play
my god. He made the mistake in mid, but his map
some
beats.
this game have just
He's
been
quick.
so good, so intelligent, such good reads of the map. Navi might be in trouble here.
And he is
Okay,
Trundle,
no
but
flash.
So
I think it's massive that
the
Hammer Life
game
can
is in a
play
dire
Camille
spot,
support
but
and win.
I guess that's a silver lining for now.
That's
at
actually
least.
huge for the series.
Because
Because that eats into Keria already.
Is super interesting as well.
They made smite damage too high, for real. I want to steal every Baron. Now it's too easy for them to smite it.
Good try.
I remember watching LCS and Jenna Q steals Baron. Nah. Chills.
What
happened to the game I love? Too much damage.
Yeah, and this comp from the set
1400
is
Bro.
so win more as well because you have so
Back
much
to
match
900.
potential with the Camille. Like
Deal.
Delight can always. That's
How did
a
we
huge
watch League
impact so far from
pre-Fearless?
Zeus.
We got some
It's
big
crazy,
item
no?
buyers coming in.
Imagine
as
next
well.
game it's
Lucian
same
just
draft.
picks up the Void
Nah.
Staff. We got
I would
Sterex
go
for
schizo.
Delayed.
It's like you have to
Deadman's
watch Lucian
played
Nami
for
Zeri
Na'Vi.
Lulu for like
We already
fucking
had
a year
Actualizer
straight. Can you
earlier
imagine
for
that?
Zeka, but I think on the back of these,
Every day,
HLE
6
feels
games
so
a day.
strong. If someone oversteps from T1, they're already
Those were the
in a
days.
position to fight.
Yeah, HLE's gonna have to wait for Baron, and they're gonna have to send it on Baron instantly. Why are we talking about DK, by the way? Why are we doing that? Like, seriously.
Control wood.
Are they like just the punching bag of the LCK at this point? Like, bro, can you fucking not?
That's a victory. We're taking that.
Shiwu was crying. He was really sad.
Yeah.
That's your
Little
fault,
by
chat.
little.
Actualizer.
Your hate watching made him sad.
He's there,
But he
pushing
will
the
be the
top
greatest
wave,
top,
and
don't
now
worry about it.
recall to group up with the team, so now have all members grouped together. You can see setting up his
Shiwu,
vision.
you
they're
got this
looking.
lock in.
Wow, going in on a
Ooh, the
Keria
flash
action.
was
This is
pretty
very
nice there by
aggro to try to
Keria.
kill the support, and yeah,
He
they do
pulled the
get him,
Camille with
but
him.
Delight immediately trades everything. Tons of damage
Oh,
going
God,
on.
auto flash into the wolf.
His flash, and now it's just barely going to get away.
Oh, good flash by Pace. Oh, Zeus, you're trolling for real. Oh my God, that's a 1k shutdown to Pace.
Gets taken down.
I think T1 got a little lucky there,
Zeus
but
was getting
also,
way too... Yeah, he was
this
feeling
is
it there.
the moment I said probably
Wait,
we
is there a
weren't gonna
Baron
see
angle
it
for
in this
T1
game
here?
where
No joke,
maybe a little
45
patience is
seconds,
lost, 'cause
3
Live
items,
Esports
4
have
item
such a
Ezreal,
lead, but they
Anivia.
weren't happy to look for a
Nah,
turn there.
I don't
They
think
ended
so,
up
right?
losing
You have
two
no
critical
support, 0
members, though,
wards anywhere.
before the strong
The flash from
foothold they
Keria
had
was good
moments
because it
before.
pulled the Camille
As
with him.
Keria, Delight
If he got
like,
ulted
can't
there,
clear this ward.
he would
I'm
die
not gonna
instantly.
allow it,
But he
he's
pulled
not alone. He
Camille.
has basically the whole team here.
I guess
The
Owner's
trade
flash into the
initially
wall
looks
just...
great.
Oh my God, they're
Owner
doing
messes
it.
up this
Oh
flash,
my
which is a
God.
bit of a
Undergoing
tragedy, but
Baron.
baits them
They are
in.
doing it. They're doing a
And
no-vision
T1
Baron.
are on that Baron I was just talking
Fuck
about.
it.
You get these 2 kills, and suddenly you've got a window back in the game.
And
They have
much of the
0
gold is
wards.
on Zeus as well. They take him out, and now Kanavi has to try to come in here and steal. And
Oh, Kanavi's no flash. What Pace went melee range?
Actually going to trade his life with
Zeka
Pace,
has
but
flash.
more
Oh, he
damage
flashed
is
EQ.
coming out here.
Oh, Doran!
Massive
Into the wall!
Doran.
Into the stun!
There
TP in
is
from
Zeka.
Jace.
Finally
4v3.
taken out Zeka, though. They haven't dealt with
Camille
Guma.
missed E.
As Delight
Doran
goes
Q.
in, and
Misses.
now Zeus is
Tanking.
back.
They have to
TP's
sacrifice him.
into the
Owner
fight,
died to the
and
burn.
T1 are super low.
QE.
Trying to
Boom.
get away. And a shot blast.
Them off the Baron, force them away.
I don't think Hammer Life can do Baron.
Get them away from the purple.
I think it's
win.
gonna have to be a
There's
round
delicate point
2
of the
angle.
game. You gotta feel. We see
What
the
did Pace
fight
do? Did
starting
he
off the air.
shift
They're playing
into Trundle?
blocker On Kanavi, he survives for a
Oh
while.
God, he did.
But Pace plays so aggressive and just gets deleted, trying to clean
I
up the
think Pace
jungler.
maybe went... Oh, they are going
They've had
Baron.
an instant fight
I
without
think
his
maybe
damage
T1
so
can
hard.
play around with
Pace
them here,
lives,
can't
it's
they?
a totally different fight. Faker's so low
2v3.
on mana,
I
as
think
you
this
guys can
Baron
see,
from Hammer Life
even
is a
though
bit
he has
crazy,
his
isn't
egg,
it?
you know, he just cannot
Go back to
afford
live, go back to
stick
live, go back to
around
live. This
any
Baron
longer.
is
They have to
fucking
just
crazy,
leave
isn't
Doran
it?
out. Now, they are in live trying to take Baron.
I don't know if this
He
is...
isn't here yet, and Faker's back with full mana.
Maybe it is.
Not
They're
doing a
leashing
good
it
job
for
of
Trundle.
tanking
Yeah,
this,
they
but
get
I
it.
think the poke of Guma might be too much, as that's a
They
bit
get
of
it, they get
damage
it.
coming on in,
Yeah,
and the smite
they just wait for
secure
Kanavi.
should be there from Kanavi.
Yeah,
Waits until 1,000
I thought they wouldn't be able
health,
to tank it,
and
but I
he's
guess
able to pick it up.
Anivia's getting
It's a
poked.
little bit dicey, but at the end of
10
the day,
seconds
they're
on
far enough
Soul.
ahead. There's not enough of a contest from T1, so easily pick up their
Is
second
T1
Baron
gonna
of
send it on the
game.
Dragon?
Yeah, on
They
Dragon,
see
they
everyone on the map
control
now, right?
area,
They could
set
just
up,
start
lock
it and flip
down
the game, you know.
space. You see Zeka looking for a flank angle here.
They're gonna start it and flip the game.
And they're trying to go and look for a turn, maybe a kill on
Zeka's
Kanavi,
behind,
try
but he
to
has
get
no flash.
something out.
Big
Big
Ziggs ult.
damage
Oh my
already.
God,
Look at
but
this,
no
and the
flash
blade
Zeka.
comes in, but they turn
No
immediately
flash
on
Zeka.
Big
Faker
shield
has
on him,
egg.
but they take down
Pays
the
E's out.
Rise.
Doran
And now
ults.
trying
He's
to
blocking the
catch one
Camille.
from the back.
Oh, it's a
It's
clutch
T1.
block by
Fake
Doran.
goes
GA
over,
procced.
passes GA.
The Light
It's
finished him off with
Delight.
Zeus.
Take down the
Faker's going down. He has egg though. Takes down Kanavi. The Light gets EQ'd. Owner kills him off. Doran's in the front line. 4v2. Knock up onto Jace. No flash. EQ from Jarvan. Boom. Knock up. Silent Q. Dragon dies. Soul for T1. Guma has no TP, but he has Baron recall. Chase him down. Oh my God. Oh my God. The flanking Rise gets caught.
able to take it.
Oh, there!
Funnily enough, but
The flanking Rise gets caught. Alright, there's a lot of waves to catch now. They gotta catch all these
Doran's in
waves.
final form on this Scion.
Yo,
I think the mistake
did
here was Zeka
Doran
frozen
cancel
on this
Camille
line
E with his
no
Scion
flash
ult?
available.
Yes or no? Because if he did, I am giving him every honor in the game.
As bulky as he is, he still goes down.
The thing I think they were thinking was...
He didn't, but he blocked him. I thought he cancelled it. Because this Camille got chain CC'd here.
From Guma, I wipe them. He's thinking, I'm going to clean them up so
Yeah,
fast,
Doran did a lot
but
of
he
blocking
doesn't.
here.
He gets poked
I think that they couldn't really get past him.
and blown up.
It was hard. For me, the champ that won this fight is Anivia, though. I think this Anivia is just... The champ itself is just... It's so difficult to get on top of. The stun, wall stun, slow stun. What? How is he dead on midwave? How is he dead on midwave?
A bunch of errors in this game.
How is he dead on midwave? That's pretty bad for Hammerlife to eat into Carrier's champion pool and play Camille and then lose the game, right? You're sacrificing a game to eat into his pool. That's kind of bad.
Soul, they're feeling so much safer against that.
I mean, now their comp is full. Like, they're even now, right? With their scaling teamfight comp, they just roll over them. They just roll over them. No flash on anyone. Owner's gonna die probably. But super wait, that Kanavi is a tanky man. Pace has red buff, Ocean Soul, full healing. Big heals on me. Boom, wave's dead. Massive top wave. Can anyone TP to it? No? Okay.
I mean, this is what happens.
Not worth it. They don't have Baron, right?
Mistake. Zeka made 2 in a row.
Aye. The scaling teamfight comp has
just like that.
scaled.
In this
Faker.
moment, he's just pushing
Whoa, big stun, max range.
With the max range Q, he has no flash. Then the wall comes
Max
up. He tries to
range.
realm warp his way out, but there's
Yeah, Hammerlife super outscaled now. The only champ that scales really well, I think, on Hammerlife is Ryze. Zeke's okay, but they can't really kill the Scion with their champs. They have double mage into Scion, right? They need a good Trundle ult into a one-shot. Be careful though, T1, be careful. Zeka can definitely two-shot someone.
4 items in a dig compared to 4 items.
So much MR though, it's like
it's not putting through.
so much MR. More Mercs, Banshee, Spirit Visage, Force of Nature.
Deal with T1, you ahead. Everything is
more Magi for Faker. Yo, I haven't seen Faker build Magi in a hot minute. Hell yeah. Welcome to the LCK, where the team that's supposed to win early wins early. The team that scales, and then we flip an Elder. Yep.
For some of these players,
Yep.
Zeus versus Doran, you start to think, if I can't win with this lead, can I win at all?
Well, ain't that about to be? Hey!
They're going very hard into this Jarvan, and they should be able to take him down.
That TP is scary. Oh my god.
Now the TP is coming in, and this
Oh god, they've thrown it. They've thrown the whole game. It's over. They're just gonna end mid. That's it. Or, Pace, can you cook something here?
But HLE are on the chase. The root comes down, and just like that, everything flips over again. Carrier all by his lonesome gets taken down, and Doran trying to hold on to the wave, but they're TPing in.
How? That's it. How about I just do it? They just run in and they just kill them.
Might know he'll stay alive.
It's over. It's over. The game's over. They've lost. Owner's GA was like 10 seconds from being up. Oh my god. That's a painful one. The game was super losing into super winning into lost.
You've got to feel a lot of relief if you were a Hanwha.
How did that happen then? How did that happen? That's massive for Delight, taking away the Camille and winning the first game against Carrier to eat into his pool. That's actually insane. That's gonna be a tough one for T1 now. All right, should we have a little YouTube rewind here? Yeah, I mean it's a Giga Tilter. Yeah, so I mean the game is super winning for T1 here. I'm confused. This is a great game state to be in. Your Ezreal's basically full build. You have so much MR. Your GA's coming up soon. You've scaled to a point where I think the fights are pretty much, I would say, like 70-30 in your favor. The only way you really lose fights is if Ryze can somehow like one-shot your Ezreal. But that's just not very realistic at this point, I think. Because the amount of time and damage it takes to kill the Ezreal and like commitment,
The amount of nemesis that this team has.
it should mean that you will die doing it. I think that this is just the problem. Faker's basing, Doran's top, Pace is top, and then Owner goes to clear midwave by himself. Not sure why he's going to clear midwave by himself. He gets full combo done. His GA is so close to being up. Zig's ult. The TP from Faker is obviously... He can't TP there. There's a world here where Faker doesn't press TP. And the fight's over already. That's it. They just say, okay, Owner died, just don't fight. It's the TP that makes it so Doran has to go in and they have to commit. Because if Anivia dies, I think they're going to 5v3 end. I think they can do it. So Faker dies. And then I think the light plays it really well. Just E-flash onto them, keep the fight going, chase down pace. Did he? He sees him on mid-wave. Yeah, it's a mistake from Owner into a mistake from Faker into GG. That's just it. That's just the reality of it. I mean, he could flash with the Camilled, I guess, but he probably feels a lot safer than he actually is. 3 of them were hiding. Yeah, but no one's showing on side, right? Like, bot is pushed to infinity and they have 2 side laners, so you should always assume that there's at least 2 or 3 people around mid.
Unless he really oversteps.
Especially with Ryze ult.
The amount of nemesis that this team has, that, you know, for some...
I mean, from his POV, it looks safe. He sees 2 on mid and he's just going to go clear the wave while Anivia's basing.
Some of these players, like Zeus versus
Why are they so many top, actually? I think Doran was really paranoid.
Way to approach these fights,
They're going to Ryze ult on Faker. All of them are saying right now that they're going to Ryze ult top. They're really scared of it. Yeah, it's a tilter. It's a real big tilter. We can go back and analyze a lot of the game. There's a lot to take from this game, but this should have been a Humble Life win from the start, from the first 15 minutes. But you have to win the games you're supposed to lose and win the games you're supposed to win. It's this play from Zeus that cooks the game for T1, for HLE. Full send on the base with flash up. That's actual mental illness on Jace. I also think a lot of the fights, there's a lot of... I don't know, is it misplays? There's a lot of jitters, I guess. There's a lot of jitters. Like, Pace... This fight, he can carry this fight, I'm sure of it. If he doesn't press E, he can carry this fight. I think he's hoping to one-shot Trundle. He doesn't even need to do that. He can just Q auto him. He can even E up into Zeka here and just start comboing him with carry up next to him, right? It's just he E's into a Ziggs ult and dies. And now the fight is like 10 times harder than it needs to be. So a lot of the fights, I think there's just a lot of jitters going on. But if you actually go back to why I think some of the points maybe T1 will review, the game at this point is they get the kill in bot. On Guma, they get the kill on Zeka, and they outscale. So all they have to do is do nothing. That's it sounds very stupid, but doing nothing is very hard in League because there's so many fucking moving parts that it's very easy for you to tweak. And it's the small things, because you can see the game. Bot is in isolation, and both jungle supports are running around the whole map. That's it. That's the game. And if one jungle support gets nothing, and the other jungle support gets nothing, you win as T1. Because Jarvan Karma will be way more useful than Trundle Camille with this comp, you know, with these comps. And Doran does pretty good at the first turn. The first turn, he sees the light top, he doesn't panic, he just shields, runs away, and that should be the game. If this is like a game offline, that's the game. It's just Doran starts to drop the ball, I think. Here, like, he's getting greedy. He wants the cannon, tries to get it, doesn't get it, gets knocked back, now he's gonna die. And now Camille's here, dead, flashes, he gets his cannon, but he's dead. And now he has to TP back top. And now he's TP'd back top. And now, because he has no flash, he's dead again. And now this Jace's gold lead went from 600 to 900 to 1k to eating a whole tower to 1.2k, 1.3k. And now the win cons for Humble Life are a little bit more active, you know what I mean?
The stats get drained.
I think on the first death, if he dies for the cannon, it's whatever. I don't really mind. I think the problem is he dies and he flashes. Yeah, a lot of plays happen, but... And then this is where the game gets full cooked, because this is a game that's very common. It's the split map game, right? Or not the split map, it's the cross map. Sion's getting dove, we have to dive Ziggs. Very fair. This is very normal in games. My laner's getting dove, your laner's getting dove. Like Doran's job here, get the wave and die. Guma's job here, get the wave and die. But Guma doesn't die. I actually think the flash on the Mantra Q was clutch because it removes the slow, so it actually gives him the move speed because he has no boots to dodge the Jarvan EQ. Because if Ziggs tanks a Jarvan knock up here and instantly dies, Ezreal can probably carry the game. Ezreal can probably carry the game. But I think Guma just outplayed them. And then they double down with the Nivea TP to try and force it, and they can't. This was massive by Guma. Massive, massive, massive. So I would say the early game slipped because Doran, I think, tweaked a little bit. the late game slipped because I think they just got caught too much for T1. But I think Hammerlife was very good. I think that the way these comps work is T1's game is easier, Hammerlife's game is harder. But if Hammerlife execute well, they can get leads. And if Hammerlife execute poorly, they're going to get smoked. I think this Dragon was really surprising. I'm surprised Kanavi didn't just come here, press Herald, or even come here, press Herald, and walk into the Drake pit. Maybe he just doesn't have vision on it, so he doesn't know. But this is crazy. He runs mid when Dragon started. Look at him. He's gone all the way here. I think he should walk up and Herald and like pillar them. And now he tries to get in range to steal it and he doesn't. So I think T1 get away with murder here. And then they get a 1-for-1, which is also massive. And then I think the problem comes here, to be honest, for me. I want to know what T1's even doing here. Because Owner, like, he's 2-0-1, but he gets caught again. And, like, ideally what happens now is you're down 3k, but you have 3 Drakes. Anivia bases, runs top, catches top. The game's fine. Sion probably has to give this bot tier 1. That's also fine.
All 3 carries on
but Jarvan gets caught in bot.
Trying to get Owner here. I mean, even a TP
and that stops Anivia's base. And shows Anivia stays. And then they trade flashes. But now, because Anivia's late on the recall, they're going to get bot tier 1. And they're going to get top tier 2. So they've gone from 3k gold up to 4k gold up. And it's small things like this that hurt the game. The game is like on beats. Well, I guess top tier 2 doesn't die. And I think as soon as you miss these beats, the side lane comps just start eating your towers. And this play also surprised me a little bit. Maybe someone else knows the answer to this. Maybe T1 didn't see it, but they actually Trundle ulted the Anivia. They probably did see it, because they see the animation now. So Faker's flashed out, has egg, and they have no Trundle ult. I'm surprised they don't just base on Anivia here, TP on this ward, and just fucking go in. Are they scared of the poke or what? Maybe they think it's dead before Anivia arrives or what?
I don't think so. So maybe a chance for them to enter.
No, why is it freezing?
We'll see if they even want to fight this. They're going in on Zeus, but
I don't mind the play. Get Chase Flash, all good. And then this play. I think T1 also is in a it's another play where they just can't help them. You know what I mean?
That opportunity, it'll be a real advantage. I guess Delight has also made a paper.
Yeah, he is able to buffer that pretty nicely to get out.
To be honest, the play is not bad. I just think Owner clicks way too far forwards. I think as soon as this happens, he has to click back. But he keeps clicking forwards. I think if he just gets his EQ off, Delight E's, and then he just autos him and runs away.
Pretty nicely to get out.
That's fine.
Look for the re-engage as they're looking for Faker who doesn't have his flash. Nice peel here from Owner, just trying to get his mid laner to safety, but he's going to be the one.
Another pick on Owner, right? And to be honest, HLE's comp is pretty good at picks, but Owner, now looking back, I think that's 3 or 4 times where he just kind of gets caught. I don't know. To be fair, this one, I think Faker is also kind of caught. Chat, stop saying draft. The draft has not started. Faker is also kind of caught. And so Owner here realizes, oh, there's no flash on Anivia. I have to go in. And I don't mind that. I think they're both kind of caught in this one. Actually, it's mostly Faker. He kind of just saves him. And dies for him. Yeah. Camille's support is so annoying. That's if I've learned anything from these games, Camille support is annoying. Who's your MVP for Game 1? I think my MVP for Game 1 is Delight. I think Delight had a really good game, actually. Okay, so T1 is now second pick. So it sounds like HLE had side selection, obviously, because they were the highest seed. They chose second pick. Now T1 lost, so they chose second pick, which means T1 is locked with Orianna ban. They're likely locked with Cassio ban as well. I think Bard ban, I'll be interested to see where that goes, because Nautilus ban has to happen. And then I wonder what happens with Ashe Seraphine, which is still open if Naut is banned. Let's see. T1 chose blue side? Yeah, but they chose second pick. Oh, T1 chose to play on blue side. Wait, they didn't choose second pick? Really? Am I going crazy? I feel like lots of teams have just been... You have side selection. Do you want to play on blue or red, or do you want first or second pick? A lot of people are just picking to play on blue side, and they don't care what pick they have. I want to talk to a player about that. Why is everyone so horny for playing on blue side? Is it camera angle diff or what? Dragons or what? Vayne ban. Okay, well... Shocker. Vayne's out, Jace is out. So Gnar is pretty high prio. The Bard is out. Ashe Seraphine is open, but Nautilus is open as well. Does Carry want to play Nautilus into Ashe first pick? He might have to on 3. Trundle's out, right? So Xin Zhao is very powerful right now. I think Cassioban will come through now, surely. Unless T1 are cooking some kind of dish that I'm not sure what dish it's going to be. Wow, they respond to the Gnar ban with the Vayne Jace out. So they've left Cassio open. I mean, Faker plays Akali into Cassio. That's his answer. His answer is Akali. Oh, this draft is Armageddon. Cassio's open, Caitlyn's open, Ashe Seraphine's open, Nautilus is open, Akali's going to be picked into the Cassio. They take Vi. So T1 have the option to 1-2 Caitlyn here, or 1-2 Ashe Seraphine. Or they could play Xayah Rakan into Vi. They have 3 options. Faker has the option to take the Cassio. Owner has the option to take the Xin Zhao. All of these options are pretty good. Xin Zhao's going into Vi, Xayah Rakan's going into Vi, Caitlyn, Ashe Seraphine are broken. Why? 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 They don't want to play against Ambessa Vi or what? Are they scared of playing into Ambessa Vi? Doesn't Zeus just pick Renekton here and fuck you? Don't they just go like Renekton Talia here, 2-3 HLE, and just... Or Renekton Aurora and just roll you? I would slam Renekton Aurora here and just fight you to the death. Rek'Sai? Why is he such a freak? Rek'Sai? Why does he want to do Renekton? Okay. Surely Aurora stocks are pretty high here. Wow, I'm surprised. This is the first time in a while, off the top of my head, where T1 drops their bot lane. Okay, they're just dropping bot. Maybe after game 1 they had a talk and they said we need better topside champs. Fair enough. Oh god, Faker could go Aurora here. He could go Sylas. He could go Lissandra. He could go LeBlanc. Actually, no, he can't go LeBlanc. I don't like it. He could go Akali, but I don't like it as much. They could just go Nico here, no? Nico Nocturne and Banford. Yeah, Lissandra. Oh my god, Faker, bro. I love you. Lissandra, I think this champ is really underrated. I always think when Vi Ahri's in the game and you have a fighting jungler, I think Lissandra sways the game. I really think this. But there's only a couple people who have been playing it around the world. I'm happy he's locked it in. I'm very happy. Now, it's probably a flex to support. Ashe Seraphine's banned. Xayah Rakan ban has to come out here somewhere. One on the 2. If I'm T1 and I get Xayah on 4 here, I'm eating you up. Surely, with these drafts. Caitlyn. Okay, I agree, Caitlyn. Yeah, Caitlyn, Ashe, Seraphine were like the prio bot lanes, and now they're both out. I mean, you're looking at champs like Corki, Nami, Lucian, Milio, Xayah Rakan. I would say Xayah Rakan is very deadly right now, mainly because both team comps are diving. And so even though you have a losing lane, those champs are so good into dive. Lulu Ben is Rakan on 4, but there is Nautilus open. If they go Xayah Naut and you go Rakan on 4, you could go Sivir Rakan into Xayah Naut if they get the Xayah. I think Rakan ban might happen here. Poppy. Wow, they're doubling down. They're daring them. Take the Rakan. Take the Rakan. I dare you. Take it. Otherwise, we're going to take it. That's what that says. Do you take Xayah on 4 or Rakan on 4? I think Rakan on 4 ends into Xayah Naut, and then you play Sivir on 5. Xayah on 4 ends into maybe MF. Maybe they go MF Rakan. Ooh, maybe they go Sivir themselves, actually, because they could go Naut on 5. Yeah, they go Rakan on 4. So I think this ends up in Rakan, Sivir, Rakan, Xayah, Naut, Sivir. And I think it's winning for T1. I think Rakan on 4 is easier, personally. I agree with it. I think Xayah on 4 can get really sketchy. They could also just go Lucian Milio here and just fuck them in bot lane. Or if he's 5-head here, he could go Alistar. What? Wow, they're playing Xayah Renata. I really like that. I think that's so smart, isn't it? You need a long-range AD carry now if you're a T1. Like, you need a long-range AD. Ooh, maybe you play MF yourself here, something with Splash, or you still go Sivir. Jinx maybe would be kind of fun. Yeah, still go Sivir. I love this Renata pick. This is creative. I didn't think about that at all. I think T1's comp is fucking great. They're going in. R button, R button, R button, R button. Sivir cleans up. But Xayah Renata is probably the two champs in bot lane that can survive dives. Because you have Xayah ult for the first part, and Renata W for the second part, and Renata ult to peel. Now this could end up really badly, because I don't know how strong Renata is right now on the patch. But the idea is really understandable. It really makes sense. You don't like the Sivir? Yeah, I mean, the problem is, there's not many options there. Like, let's say you don't want to play Sivir. I don't like the Sivir. Because a lot of people say this in Fearless. Oh, I don't like this champ, I don't like the champ. You don't like the Sivir? What's the other replacement, you know? With Rakan Sport, I think there's MF maybe, but MF into Vi, you're kind of a sitting duck. Sivir can at least have a little bit of counterplay, not the best. Tristana is walking into their comp. If you play Tristana into Xayah Renata, you're going to die. Ziggs is out. Zeri, I can see Zeri, but Vi historically is just a really good answer to Zeri. So you're also walking into it. I think Jinx, I see it. You're also a sitting duck, but at least if you live, you can kill people. Guma Carrier playing Xayah Rakan again, guys. Wait. It's a lore-accurate bot lane pick, no? Actually, kind of a metaphor. It's crazy.
I have to agree. I do think that we're going to see a bit of a tempo heal.
I like the Sivir. Sivir gets the push.
Make the aggressive play with the Nocturne Lissandra.
Has some survivability. You see what I mean? Nice spell shield.
But you also have the scaling element.
Dash out, but
doesn't Nocturne gap Vi in jungle?
And I feel like we so often see Renata with Kalista, but you don't have that safety net.
I mean, if they run into each other in 1v1, I think Nocturne can win, but it's not like a big deal. You know what I mean? It's. I think both.
Onto those targets.
He's dead now.
Zaya's going in, going to force the flash, and there was a lot of trading early on. Generally, this is going
that
to
ward
favor
is
the,
so good.
Rek'Sai, because you just have
Zayus also tunneled backwards to bait it. He's trying to bait it by faking that he's not going in.
Ward very critical here. Doran going to know that Kanavi is in the top side of the map.
You know where Kanavi is, Doran. He's right there.
To the top side, maybe trying to get something going here.
Kanavi doesn't know he was seen.
The problem is Owner can't really counter gank because he knows it's warded in river, so they just have to let the Vi base.
Early game. Nocturne here. It looks like this is just going to be both junglers retreating.
Oh, is he going?
Looks like,
oh my god, the Observer baited me. I thought Vi was still there. I think she's based.
Yeah,
oh, she didn't base!
That's the ward to come down. Doran, he needed to know, and now he knows
100%. She stayed a long time there.
Picks that one up on his top Rek'Sai.
He just got his ward up, wanted to ward it. Cameraman played that really well, not gonna lie. He had me in the first half. But that's the pressure that you don't see sometimes when you're not like in the game and you're in the Observer. It looks silly, but how long is Vi gonna sit there, you know? At what point do you say, fuck, I need to ward this? Anyone who says, I see the jungle pet, you're actually just reported. You're straight up just reported. You're self-reporting that you're below iron.
Getting a lead early.
The jungle pet, bro.
There's a little bit of cost to it, though. We can see already.
I think you could see the jungle pet in your near bush when it was first released. I think on like the first week of jungle pets, I think you could see them.
Right there for Kanavi. We've seen that Faker's gone back a couple of times. Zeka trying to hold the wave right in front of his turret.
Zeka spacing, very lovely.
Of these early
very, very lovely. Oh, Dor, these are the series that you live for, man.
All
right, Lissandra. Oh, trouble, level 6.
That's going to be the root. Faker
Patience with the charm. Oh, I like that. I like that, Zeka. I like that. That's clever. That's really clever. E flashing on that angle is smart. Because as soon as Ahri dashes the second time, I'm gonna flash the charm, but if he charm flashes, it's so much quicker.
Trying to make a cross map here, but Owner still doesn't have 6. If you can steal some of these Krugs, maybe.
Owner, what are you fucking? What are you doing here?
Try to start a trade against level 6 Vi. That's what he's gonna
Rek'Sai
do.
ult's gonna.
His flashes in, and Owner's like, well, I guess I'm dead.
He flipped it on the minis.
But even if he gets 6 there, I don't think it's like suddenly gonna make him 1v2 them. Yeah, I think Orcs is 100% right. R1, R2, Faker waits, boom. I think Orcs is right. I think Vi got experience from sitting in top lane for so long that Owner probably didn't expect Vi to get 6 on Krugs. Yeah, for sure he's right. That's really smart by Orcs.
Because he steps up here full of confidence, and immediately the play goes wrong.
I will say bot lane's going pretty good for T1, all things considered. Like BF, Sword, Cull, Sivir, pretty much having some good bot push. But everywhere else is kind of cooked. I think Zeus in this game state can just ignore Ambessa by the looks of it. Zeka's in a great spot. It's just these kills from HLE are good, but no ult. Ult just came up. No flash, no flash, no flash. So they're going to have to drop Drake. It's not really worth fighting into flash, ult, flash, ult, flash, ult, right? In resources, they're down. In gold, they're up. But they can't take this fight. They can, like, hurt them a little bit and, like, slow them down.
So if you're winning early, it feels really good.
But in terms of fighting power, they're a bit weaker.
A lot of desperation
for now.
T1 in this game. Almost had
some of the angles in draft,
they will get away just fine,
like,
but
maybe I see the game differently. But Vi on first pick, they take away Ambessa because I guess they're scared of it. But isn't it okay to give them Ambessa?
Very aggressive, very brash.
And you just play Poppy on 3. And you just play Poppy flex. With like a strong AD here. Maybe it's not enough agency in the game. I don't know.
The damage isn't there to
they just want to take away the Ambessa, I guess.
And a TP here on a Guma, but he
Faker
has Ghost,
loves
so he
TPing,
just
but
presses
Faker
Ghost and walks away.
He's going to lose a wave here and a plate.
So now the matchup feels way better.
He did the same on Anivia last game.
One of the benefits of being those champions, you get a ton of free
Faker
stats
generally this year and overall through his career, he loves to roam. He loves to make things happen on the map. He likes to drop waves, be on the map, be active, play Galio, play Ryze, play TF, play Talia, play anything that can run around.
Recently, it's pretty insane the spike you just get from level 6.
We're going to make a play here, but immediately the ult comes out. The charm is there, and now Owner has to flash away.
It's rough, it's rough, it's rough, it's rough. T1's coordination looks so off.
Not going to be enough.
Why is he sending a Nocturne ult before the stun? I feel like Owner should never press ult yet. He should wait for Lissandra to land and then go. He can't be the one that goes first, because then what happens if Lissandra doesn't connect? It's just a waste. Maybe he was expecting Faker to flash R. Not sure. I think maybe there's a world where Lissandra flash ults and it's a kill, but still, they're doubling down mid, but Zeka has flash up now, and Vi is around. Maybe he's just going to get the Raptors. Zeus is living life. He's going to get his steel caps, his fucking Hydra. He's going to push top. He's going to be dancing. If there's any fights in top river, I'm there. Looking at Keiria's movement on the map, I think he really wants to be involved in some of these plays, but he just can't get involved. He's like running mid, running bot, running mid, running bot. Guys, please, can I join anything, please? Is there anything I can do? No, the loser of this plays the winner of Genji KT tomorrow. Genji's looking really good, so I expect them to get through KT pretty easily. Let's see though, because KT always are weird, and then I think that's final series. HD Genji or T1 Genji will be.
There's no teleport for Faker. There's no prio.
That'll be some cinema right there.
Very easy.
Genji will win. Yeah, I think Genji looks great. You are Wing in. Okay, yes, flash. Oh, nice by Keria. RE was clean. Pace should get that kill. Bailout will land though. There's the bailout. Oh my god, is he gonna die? Pace tries to... Okay, Pace did the right thing there. Pace flashed... Oh god, Doran TP'd in. Nice connect. Okay, T1 gets some plays. They invested TP, so I think Rek'Sai is going to match the gold that Doran just got the team from that kill. But I think the important thing there was Pace. He flashed up and ran into Wolves to try and stop himself from dying to give the bailout proc. So the Vi actually died. Okay, the comp is kind of cooking. The comp is kind of cooking. I see it. But the Rek'Sai just got so much gold. I think the Drake is not fightable for T1. They're going to have to give this probably. Zaya has tempo on the map, Ari's got tempo on the map, no ults. So T1's likely going to open top here and just trade the map. Doran's on the weak side with no TP. And Doran gets the gold back. Well, Zeus gets the gold back from the tower, right? So they answer the gold from the kill. And now he also has TP advantage into Doran. So this Herald fight is going to be a bit tricky for T1.
And the Rek'Sai, who in the longer fights will get a benefit, but with how explosive these comps are, this just feels like a non-factor.
Pace, uh-oh, he's going to get hand shook as finally the charm comes out.
Pace was playing so cocky there. His support's trying to base. His support has no wards. His jungler doesn't want to fight. And he goes into Ahri. and tries to like...
There wasn't anybody else nearby.
Anyway, I think Pace played this sequence pretty well.
This is back to the earlier play where Keria is able to set
The
up
bailout comes out in time from the Renata, which is great from Delight. But Pace here, you'll notice, he realizes he's dead. But if he dies now, there's a bailout. So he flashes up to try and buy as much time as possible. Does get as much time, enough time. I think the TP from Doran is too much. I think he's dead no matter what.
That was pretty successful, but
here's just an ego checker. What? He's just
turn nearby, but that's all you got. It feels again like another really forced play here
Confusion
for T1.
play. Yeah, this is going to be sketchy. I think HLE should get Herald on this sequence now.
Specifically, just kind of walking up
Zeus has TP advantage, and he can just really just gatekeep Ambessa. The game's over? No, it's not over. It's not over. It's 1k gold. It's what? It's like a DF sword in gold difference. XP is fine.
High risk, low reward plays.
Drake's 1-to-1.
So,
not worth.
Not worth.
Sivir is still really strong.
The only gold lead here for T1.
And Sivir scales. Oh, they're going to drop Herald and try and kill Zeus because they don't have TP, right? Ooh, flash tunnel. If they can find this Rek'Sai, it is a 500 gold kill. Trying to TP out. Oh my god, Zeus, you're not serious. What an escape. Wow, that was an incredible escape by Zeus, seriously. That would have been 500 gold shutdown and the bot tower, but it's not. No shutdown, and he's in time to defend bot.
This is horrible for T1.
Oh god, and now they have no ult to fight the Herald either. That was actually a massive escape from Zeus. Oh, fighting mid, Keria engaged. Kanavi's deep, super deep. Big Renata ult, 5-man Renata ult. What?
But yeah, this time it's kind of forced from the side of HLE. It looks like they're going to get away with it.
5-man Renata ult. Delight's having a
Only
crazy
3
series.
junglers.
Yeah, it's 1-for-1.
He really
is.
is.
The turret, and I think the reason why they think they can make this play.
What is he does? He Q flash? No, he just Qs into the Herald.
So there isn't a great target to.
Oh god, Kanavi, what are we doing? What are we doing,
Kanavi?
Kanavi? Okay, a bit of happy gaming from Kanavi, but yeah, great Renata. Wow.
They still get the pick and exchange.
Kanavi was buffering the Lissandra ult because
I guess the bluffing buff is real.
In the tower.
Breaking lead, still playable for the side of
Dive
T1.
top.
Now they're trying to dive onto Zeus once again. He doesn't have TP this time.
He has to. Does he have the Lissandra ult? Yeah, he does. Faker was holding the Lissandra ult. He tried to keep it up, the Lissandra ult. He didn't really want to waste it, but in the end he has to use it. And they're giving the gold to Sivir on the tower. Yeah, I think that's smart. Yeah, this game's close. This game's close. I think HLE should get the Drake because there's no tempo bot and they have no ults. So HLE should get a pretty good Drake if they want it. But yeah, this game's pretty close. I think the T1's team fighting will look a lot different to what their comp is. And what I mean by that is I think a lot of their ults will be committed on the front line. I don't think they're going to go on Xayah and Renata. I think going on Xayah Renata is a trap. I think the Ahri, Vi, Rek'Sai will be the targets with Lissandra Sivir. Their comp is good. Their comp is really good. Lissandra is a fantastic champ with flanking. And with Nocturnal to flank with, I think Faker can really cook.
He might get caught out here.
Just backing on a ward, as that's going to be the spell shield.
Owner's caught again.
And another Spirit Rush, and he's just kind of being walked along here. Owner saying, well, there's no real reason for me to try to flash. Might as well just turn.
Well, there's no objectives, but
from Owner. I feel like a lot of mistakes in this one, considering the level that his Nocturne is usually at, the consistency.
Yeah, Nocturne's normally one of his best champs. He's just basing on a ward. He probably just didn't think he was warded there. I will say Owner has been great during the regular season.
And this game has been quite bizarre.
I think it's been really good.
With some of the overextensions, maybe a trap could be set here.
Faker wants to have a little bit of a sniff here. Wow, we're committing ults. Oh god, the blast cone interrupted the Rakan W.
With the escape, there's really no follow-up.
Yeah, this is a bad fight for T1, surely. Okay, they go out, they get the blue buff. I mean, they got Rek'Sai's TP, which is not bad. Yeah, Doran can catch bot. He's happy with that. Doran's recovering a little bit in CS. I just think, in my head, if you actually think about the way fights work, if they can just Lissandra ult one person and Sivir just auto Ws, I think the fight is good. It's just if they Lissandra ult the Renata or the Xayah, I think the Sivir is not going to get any space. I actually think team fights are a bit harder for Hammerlife. Yeah, but Rek'Sai is a health bar. He's not really... She's not really that tanky. I know it sounds crazy, but when Sivir gets IE, that Rek'Sai will get shredded. He needs to start building resistances.
Pick up his second item, but they
Pace
need a
needs to
lot
get.
of time with
Pace needs to get.
regardless.
IE,
members.
LDR, and I think the Rek'Sai is paper.
Definitely
Yeah, Doran's gonna have to base and take over top, but
gonna fight for this dragon.
he has TP.
Back in Keria, TPing back in his Faker, looks for an angle.
trying to get Guma here. He's just immediately going to get
Faker thumbs
kills.
up. What the fuck?
So as long as the light stands
I don't
next
like
to
that
the Zaya,
personally.
you don't even just
Lissandra
want
ult with
and I
no
think that
malignance.
that's
It's
the
quite a
potential
long.
of T1.
It's not that long, but it's a bit longer, right?
Feels like it's something,
But
maybe
Mikhail's is down.
who's trying to dive your backline.
I don't think they can stall for Lissandra ult for this Drake. I don't know if they can stall, but Kanavi is. I think Kanavi should play a bit faster here. Just do the Drake.
Cooldown's
Should be free.
long, and I think the ult's not going to be there before the dragon's taken.
Just trying to TP into this one as the Rek'Sai.
Ooh, he Faker
is now
trouble.
looking for the
Tries to
turn.
rocket
It's
belt.
once
Great charm by
again
Zeka.
gonna
Great
shut
pick.
down Faker with the
Great
flash
pick
and the
again.
charm.
He thought he could dash it.
Now looking for a bit more. Zeka trying to get those.
Nice charm
actually,
again.
charm is
Dashes
gonna come
out.
in, but that is onto a
Sivir
Rek'Sai.
got a little
They
bit of
take
damage down,
down
so I'm
Lissandra.
not
They
sure
get
if
the dragon.
Baron.
Look at where they're going. They're heading up towards the Baron.
I mean, they have Zaya for Baron, but it's a bit risky. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
into a
Kuma's
Sivir,
getting really close to
into
Infinity Edge.
Yambessa,
That's
and
scary.
the fact that Lissandra has TP and ult now available is too risky.
Good
But
note,
yeah,
good charm flash by
tries to
Zeka.
rocket
Really
belt out
good.
the way of the charm,
I think
doesn't
his charm
flash,
flash this game have
doesn't
been
have ult.
crisp.
Just sell full, although I think
Crispy
if you sell
clean.
full there, you're just dead anyway. But a great pick from Zeka, who's been on fire on this Ahri.
We have Ahri and Vi making their way down here.
Ahri has
Even
one
a spare
charge,
rush into
though.
The brush. They want to make sure that Doran cannot TP out of this
Yeah,
one
he's
as he
dead.
tries to go for the public execution, but the CC
Yo,
change
Hamalife
there.
are just making
And
pick,
400
pick,
gold
pick,
goes into the
pick,
pockets
pick,
of
pick. They're just
Kanavi.
catching
And
people
there's no
non-stop.
cross-map, so
That is
it's
scary.
not like
That
T1
is
can
really
push a
scary.
turret
T1
here.
need to
It's
stall a
gonna be able to
little
go
bit for the
catch the
Sivir items,
waves.
but
The
Guma is
zero-sum
loving life
game
right now.
for T1, i.e.
What?
Goldie has shrunk.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No other follow-up.
Nocturne
If
ult
you
is lower
only
cooldown.
use
Zaya ult
glacial
is
tune
quite a
with no
long
other
cooldown,
follow-up,
to be honest.
You're not gonna
I don't mind that one as much as the Mikhail's one, because the timing is not bad.
Still,
I think it's fine to force Zaya ult. It's a really long cooldown. It's just, can they do something with it, you know?
Back again.
Because I still think that if you go on Zaya with Mikhail's
See the
and
thought
Flash,
process of what they're going for, but in practice,
it
HA
could
is
go
still the one to
sideways.
control.
Yeah,
this
I think
moment,
Pace is going to have to
because
catch
neither
this
team
midway,
really has
back
Baron
off,
pressure.
base, get IE, and then maybe they can play the game. No, he doesn't have IE yet.
He's alive and he does
Does he?
a lot of damage.
Nope,
Ricochet,
he's-
etc.
Both of them kind of
Alright, Pace,
posturing,
Giga strong now.
actually trying to get aggressive control of the jungle here.
Faker could go here. A bit risky though. It would have to be a
And this
flash
time, I
W.
think you're gonna have follow-up. Guma just fancy feet. He is going to dodge everything, and now coming in from the bottom side
I mean,
is Zeka.
Keria,
Now Guma
not bad.
frontlining
Pace is
against
kind of cooking here.
immediately
Guma's
charm
dead.
flashes away.
The
Baron
Sivir
there,
is
but he's
just
not gonna
cooking
reach
all
the
of
two
them.
kills.
Absolutely all of them. Pace is just unleashing on them. It's a quadra kill for Pace. The Sivir uptime is out of control. Just rips through them. Rips through them. No way you're gonna push an end here.
And it's still
Are you
30
for real?
seconds on these death timers.
That's
I
the
don't think
Sivir
they
Infinity
can end
Edge.
the game off of this one, but they certainly should be able to get
With
a
the new
turret and
platings, it's
Baron
very hard
at
to just
least,
run it down
but
mid and
Baron
end.
will lead to so much
Yeah, the
more
Sivir,
here.
man. This is it. The
Massive
Sivir gets
gold swing
uptime. The
goes to
Sivir cooks.
T1. Like,
So
okay,
the
he
Lissandra doesn't follow here, and the
Mikhail doesn't
Yambessa
need
ult
flash, he
misses.
doesn't need ult, 'cause he's just gonna dodge
But I think
this.
the overcommit
And
from
then he
Hamalife
just
here.
walks
Guma goes
straight
really deep, and
in.
Keria ults. Boom, finds him straight onto
Like,
Guma.
two at
Zaya's
one.
cooked.
He just
Fight
walked
is
in
lost.
to
Zaya
Keria.
way
There's
too
no bot
far
later, but
forwards.
The follow-up CC is there.
Way too far forwards from
Sticky,
Guma.
like Kanavi's attempt to try to get the reset for the
Yeah, I think the
bailout,
T1
but it
comp,
was
if the
just
Sivir
a
gets uptime, he
complete
just
collapse here for
owns them.
HLE. Into this Sivir that is just gonna ricochet you to death.
Yeah, Pace
Yeah,
is perfect
yeah,
in this
yeah,
fight. Just
yeah.
constantly getting the damage down. The ricochets between Gumushi and Delight
Keria
trying to peel for him.
runs back,
and then
wait,
just stepped
wait,
up at the
wait,
right time,
sees
freezing
Guma,
for
bang.
the whole fight.
Ooh, that
TP
TP is a
coming in.
sketchy
This
TP, but it is a Rek'Sai, but...
we have seen in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, they're trying to... Oh, it's because Soul is up! It's a complete bait, but
T1
T1 don't fall for it. They don't chase the Rek'Sai.
Actually pull off
Don't
that and
chase
move
the
over
Rek'Sai.
towards that Ocean Drake. There's maybe a little bit of a setup here on the objective.
No
T1
ult
waiting
on
in
the
brush.
Nocturne.
There it is.
Onto the Zaya, no ult! 1 second on his ult! 1 second on Zaya ult! 1 second on Zaya ult! Great engage by Keria.
Actually just not respecting the engaged potential of this Rakan multiple times in a row.
Great engage. This is what I like to
Should
see.
be
Keria
okay,
on a
but that's
champ
gonna
that can
the
actually
Drake
be a
and
part
T1
of the game. He's not on
exploding in
Karma,
this
he's on a
gold lead.
Rakan.
2 fights in
I
a
think
row.
2
It's
fights from
Who
Keria.
finds Guma, Rakan who finds
Crispy
Zaya,
clean.
and
Crispy
T1
clean.
who are finding success in this game. A 6,000 goal lead now in a game which for so much of it they were behind. Now looking for more.
Nice
He has Zhonya's.
timing there from Faker. I'm not sure if they should really
Exhaust
be
is
going in.
pretty massive here. Spell shields to knock up.
Phase is so powerful. They're trying to take him out.
Oh god,
It's not quite
he's
gonna work.
cooking! Yeah, bro,
Caedrel
Pace's
knocking him
damage
out
is
back
crazy. He
here.
also has GA there, by the way.
Are just compounding their gold. Mistake
Beautiful.
after mistake, engage
Beautiful from the
after
Sivir.
engage.
Oh god, I
They
really
keep
want
getting
this to
easily
be
into
like a
these
close
fights.
series, and it is. It's Lissandra Sivir is great, but Keria, man. Keria, look at Zaya ult cooldown. It doesn't show it on this HUD. On the other HUD, it was 1 second.
Does not have the tools to escape.
I think this HUD is really bugged with ultimates.
Such an effective tool, able to catch out any carry.
Volume increase.
Has that ultimate that grants so much safety. And now a
T1, 9k up,
9,000 gold lead. GA
5k on the
Phase is
Sivir.
such a hard
They're
target
baiting
to
this.
deal
They're
with.
not going to go in.
Yeah,
They're
they
just
can
trying to get the
use
tower.
paranoia, not for
Lovely.
diving the Xayah, not for trading ultimate cool
380.
I mean, they could try and siege bot with ults now. Maybe they get the tower if they just full send ults.
So
Sivir
this
bought
is really
Zhonya's.
signaling.
I think
it will
goodbye.
too.
Fuck it. Why not?
But
Lissandra is such a great champ.
It's just so crazy. I talked about
I know
it in
the
game
Sivir
one, where it's
Rakana
like
carrying this game.
T2
Pace and Carry are
one
carrying.
mistake, T1
But Faker,
threaten a game victory.
he's had a
Same
few
thing
like
here,
ults
but it
that
doesn't
you
look
might
like
sit there and
T1 are
question,
going
but I
to,
think the champ that he's playing,
let go of the comeback.
it just
they've
creates
gotten this
space.
one.
No matter
More than
what
a
he does,
comeback now.
it just
I mean, they're
allows Sivir to have uptime.
super far
That's it.
ahead. Yeah,
You could go
easily playing
Aurora,
on
you could go
E5
Akali, but I think
position,
Lissandra
not really enviable.
really helps Sivir play the game.
Get this TP to end
So they
with
don't want to play
double
bot.
super
They don't want to
mains
risk
going down
it.
the waves.
Okay, the
And then if
only
you get Barons
tricky
with
thing
3
now for
inhibitors,
both
you just
teams,
win the game. If they
Soul
wanna
for
try
a
and threaten
Hamalife
some sort of
spawning and
Ocean
Baron at the
Soul,
same
you just
time.
trade the objectives 'cause they're synced up in
Does Hamalife try and
here.
get Nash here? I think a Nash for Hamalife would make the game so much more playable. You can just stall the game, clear inhib waves, wait till the Soul on the next rake. Will T1 let them get to the Baron? No, because I don't think they will. They can just match them.
And I don't think an angle after Spell Shield is down for Pace. Some sort of miracle here is what HLE need. And this isn't it.
Oh no, Kanavi, not like this. Well, looks like it'll be exactly like that, actually.
carry
Down
it?
it goes. They're going
That's
very
kinda deep,
The
but I think
angle
it's
here
fine.
from
Pace
Carry
just
as
front
he
lines
just
this.
is able to bully his former AD carry in the
Nice,
bush.
nice ult.
The follow-up with the
Wait,
public
triple,
execution
triple,
onto
triple,
Delight.
triple,
As
triple,
now they're trying to take
triple.
out Lissandra, not a great spot here.
Nah,
Already a
he's not
triple
gonna get the
for
quadra.
Pace, as there is still
Doran's
the
ran mid,
potential
game's
for a
over.
Penta, but
GG
I don't think he's
WP.
even thinking about that at that point. As you
GG
can see that
WP.
HLE are not going to give it to him
GG
either. T1 just looking to push
All
down
right,
mid
1-1
and
in the
this game
series.
in their favor, as they are going to flash out a
1-1
carry.
in
They
the
do get
series.
kill,
Pace is
but
done.
T1
He's not having none of
care
that.
at all about that. Just trying to stop the backs
Hamalife
here
T1 for an
and end
MSI
this
spot.
game.
Yeah, Pace will just push down the Nexus at this point. T1. Game 1 was close. With
Lovely,
the comeback.
lovely.
Game 2,
That's what we wanna
comeback
see.
is enough. And
That's
the
what we
series
wanna
will
see.
be equalized at 1-1.
Carrier keeps his 15 out of 15, 100% kill participation.
Faker has a nice
On
sip.
the record.
Mental reset. Even
They were able
series.
to turn this game
Even
around through some
Steven.
miracle catches.
All right, let's rewatch this game a
Be
little bit.
successful, but here, because the turn
T1 does this thing I'm noticing in the series
map
where they
is
like
pretty
fake
immaculate
force
here.
a lot.
I mean, look at
You know what I
the
mean?
vision on-
Regardless, on the
Like here,
but
they're
this game has been quite
max.
bizarre with some of the
If the enemy team
overextension.
TPs in, it's like a
Maybe they're
4v4.
trying to set here, but I don't think T1 have enough members.
We're gonna throw an ult
But they
to
did this
Kanavi. I
with
mean, on the
Nocturne ult on
fly.
mid-wave on Xayah to make Xayah
Yes,
scared for the
there's
next
really
minute.
no follow-up, but now
They did it
Doran does
here
come in, the hostile takeover
to
right
make
in the choke,
HLE
though.
scared and TP.
Now HLE on
They
the
did it on mid-wave with
regardless.
Faker's ult to get
And
Mikhail's.
Or this dragon.
They
Doran
like
back
to-
Carrier TPing back in his Faker, looks
They
for
like to
angle.
just
trying to get good
go
right
in,
here.
but
He's
not
just
go in a lot.
immediately gonna get Mikhail's.
You know what I mean?
So as long as the light stands next
I kind of
to the
like it.
Xayah,
It gets
you don't even
resources
get a
out, it
splash.
rage baits a bit, it stresses them out, it makes them use spells, it
Feather
makes them
Storm is
TP in,
ghost,
it keeps them
nothing.
panicky.
HLE.
From despite it
There's
being
definitely a
Echo
world
Sivir,
where like it backfires, which is exactly this world, where
and I think the ult's not going to be
we're fake
there
forcing
before
and an enemy team
Dragon's taken.
calls your bluff,
Trying to TP into this
and
one
then
as the
they
Rek'Sai is
send it on you
now
and
they're
kill
looking
you.
for the turn as
I think
once
that world
again
exists,
gonna shut down
obviously.
Faker with the flash and the charm.
So they need to be a bit
Using
careful of that
Tandem is
stuff.
now looking for a bit-
Someone says I feel like their plays like that slow the game down a bit. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but it's definitely like walking a tightrope. If you misplay it and get engaged on and die, if you play it but
That
it
is
doesn't
onto
work
a
out, it
Rek'Sai.
could
They
backfire
take
and you
down
die.
Lissandra, they get the
You could also
dragon.
not have resources to match a fight
He is
later
going
on.
to dodge everything.
But I mean, the game's just decided here.
The spikes
And-
on both sides and both of them kind of posturing.
I mean, this fight,
actually trying to get
I
aggressive
think,
control
I wonder what it looks
controlling
like.
here.
So here, Faker rage baits again, and Vi has to queue backwards. Another rage bait. And then Doran goes for this play, which...
And this
Anyway, he tries to ult. I can tell you the sound cues. He tries to ult
Time, I mean,
Guma.
you're
it
gonna have
misses. So then
follow-up, and
HLE
now
send
just
it into this area.
fancy feet. He's going to die.
And I think this is where basically, so Ambessa ulted over the wall, it missed. And so I think Guma is screaming, Ambessa ult, go, go, go. They Renata ult here. Lissandra flashes, so it looks good. And so Guma just sends it into them. And I think this is where Keria just wins the fight, right? Like he ults like he's running away, rage bait. And then he's gonna send it onto Guma as he walks up. Because Guma, I think, I can understand why he's clicking forwards. Because Nocturne ult is on, and he just saw Lissandra flash away. So he probably thinks... I mean, he doesn't see much, right? He sees about here. He's probably saying, oh, fuck, they're out. Go, 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 go. No, why does it always freeze like this? So he says, go, 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 go. And they do go. But then this turn from Keria, I mean, it's 2v4 here, technically. Nocturne flies in, 3v4. Guma's cooked. Faker's back over the wall. With Keria, who's also on top of Dora and on top of their front line now as well. These two are just dead. Or dying. And Pace has just got all the space in the world. And then Keria does it again. Keria does it again. Look at the Xayah ult cooldown. Just look at it. Look at the ult cooldowns. Just look at them.
That Ocean Drake. There's maybe a little bit of a setup here on the objective. T1 waiting in the Brock. There it is. The charm gonna catch two.
Crazy, no? I don't know if he knew that timing, but fucking hell, that's tight. That is a close timing. I mean, I also think maybe Guma's walking up a little bit too far. I don't think it's his job to be that far up, but I guess he... There's always things in games where you're like, did they know that or did they not know that? And one of them is like, did Keria know Xayah ult is 5 seconds? If he does, Jesus. Does Guma know that Keria has flash up? Maybe he thought that Keria flashed in the last fight. That's perfectly normal. Maybe he's under the impression here where Rakan has no flash. You just don't know what their trackings are, you know? Because he'll never reach Xayah without flash. But I like this engage. Crazy engage. Full send. Bro, this usually keeps reading. Guma's dead. Fight's over. Fight is over. So, Hamolife lost the game, and they chose first pick. So T1 got blue side. Okay, well, Varus ban classic, so Bard is open still, obviously, Rumble is open still, Orianna is going to be a ban from T1, likely, Cassio will be a ban. These are just kind of locked bans, I feel like, in these series. The Vayne ban might come out again to get the Gnar first pick, because Zeus Gnar is quite oppressive, I would say. So these are first picks. There's the Varus, there's the Bard, there's the I'm guessing Orianna now. I think the Prios are... Let's see first. Orianna, okay. There's the Vayne ban. Do you ban the Gnar and give them Cassio? Yes or no? Are you fancying a Gnar game? Zeus Gnar is definitely his best champ. And it's quite oppressive, so they're going to get rid of it. So, all things considered, the Cassio is open. Nautilus is open. Xin Zhao is open. Lee Sin is open. Lee Sin is taken. They deny Lee Sin from owner. I don't know if you'll play Xin Zhao into Lee Sin. That matchup can be annoying. I would much prefer something like Wukong in the draft, like any Wukong here from T1. Ashe Seraphine's open, yeah, good call. They could get... Ooh, if they go Ashe Seraphine, though, they're kind of locked in Xin Zhao, or... They have to also be careful of Nautilus blind if they have Ashe Seraphine. They have, like, Jhin Naut or something. Yeah, Fury's going into Lee Sin. I like that. Are you not going to go Ashe Seraphine? I'll be very surprised if they go like Annie here. I mean, I like it, but I also think Ashe Seraphine is quite... Could go Cassio here, Faker if you want, but you would walk into Zeka Akali. I just think angles like this, Poppy is just unreal. Nefiri Renekton. I mean, obviously they won't pick it. They'll probably pick... I mean, Zeus can just pick Cassante or something. It's pretty easy. I wonder...
Obviously some tanks
if they're gonna I was gonna say I wonder if they're gonna take the Cassio because Lee Sin is good into Akali. So even now you're not as scared to get countered. I think Cassio Cassante here is very normal and very good from Hamolife here. Like I wonder if in this draft it's Call Me Crazy. He should just go TF into Cassio. I'm not sure if I like the Akali. Shen flex into Renekton. Ooh, that's nasty. They've covered the Akali so well. I think it's Azir or TF or something here. I don't think that... Or what else could you play? Victor? I think Victor is fine. If you're going to pick mid. You could pick Nautilus here and ban for it. No way you're going Sylas. I don't know if I like that. Okay, Galio I don't mind as much. I don't mind Galio as much. Okay. So, likely bans here. Ashe Seraphine probably banned. Caitlyn's probably out. Nautilus is in. I wonder if they're going to lack damage. Cassio is playing versus 3 melees, you know. Can definitely eat pretty well. I mean, I think Ashe Seraphine, Caitlyn's banned, yeah. If these are out, it's like MF Jhin, but not a fan. They do lack a little bit of AP with Galio. I wonder if they're setting up for Mel on 4. Or like Pyke on 4, Mel on 5 or something. Well, all I'll say, if Pace has been practicing Syndra AD carry, this is a good game for Syndra AD carry. Because Ziggs is out. There's the Mel ban. There's now, for AP carry bot lanes, that Pace has been playing in solo queue. There's Xerath, Syndra, and I guess Kai'Sa, but I'm not super sold on the Kai'Sa. I mean, there's champs like Swain as well, but I don't think he'll play that. Is Pace ready for... They're banning Naut. They're gonna play a ranged spot. He's gonna play Syndra or Xerath, I think. Which is, it sounds mentally ill, but he's been practicing it and they need that champ. The only other way you escape this draft with AP is Galio goes support and you have Victor mid. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Let's see. You could pick Poppy support here, or you could pick like Alistar or something, and then you could go 4-5 or 5-pick with your mage if you're scared. What are you feeling, Pace? Syndra, Xerath. Is there another mage? They're gonna go Lucian Milio. Oof, they're gonna be heavy AD. They're gonna be pretty heavy AD. I mean, Renekton can go Lucian, can go Cleaver. Ashe Seraphine, Lucian Milio. Wow, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Alright, we're stuck in Ashe Seraphine, Lucian Milio meta. I mean, Cog Lulu fucking cooks T1's champs, not gonna lie. It does cook. Do you go Aphelios here? Do you pivot off Lucian? I think you're so outranged with Lucian, aren't you? Cog Lulu? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, T1 just needs to really start fighting with their champs. They need to start fighting. The Galio is going to be a tank, probably, unless he goes like Rocket Belt, fucking full AP or something. I kind of like what HLE have. It's protect the Kog'Maw with backup damage and a Lee Sin. So, interesting one. Interesting direction to go for. The full AD with the Galio, I suppose. And Milio helps a little bit, I guess.
It's been all over the place. There have been moments where there have been obvious mistakes made, and then the opposing team would immediately capitalize and go on to get a massive swing in their direction.
Now, this matchup can be kind of sketchy if you get hit by the Qs, obviously. That's just the way the Cassiopeia works. I'm looking at the Lee Sin. Oh, Faker. Missed the knock-up, has to flash the Cassio Q.
In the bottom and top lanes.
Kanavi's pathing is kinda... I wonder if he thinks that Neferi has invaded his top side. I think he does. He's gonna go to enemy Krugs.
Yeah,
wait, let him cook. He's kinda cooking something
let's
here.
See if
the 3 camps into Krugs.
And obviously the Renekton, they really levels into the Shen, is gonna have a much better time.
Faker is so cocky. Oh my god, no flash.
That's how the trade
he gets Storm Raiders procced, but...
dodging quite a lot.
Owner is...
He's like, huh, what's going on over here?
He was sus of something. He wanted to leave his red for a little bit.
But
and now he sees that...
continuing to be
he knows it's water tier owner. He should be really careful.
Prio in mid and top,
Q misses.
Play this out 1v1.
Yeah, just 1v1 so far.
Okay. I guess Kanavi bit off more than you can chew against the owner's Neferi.
Gets pretty low, but not really any danger of dying.
You see, one of the issues with playing out 1v1 is
Alright.
that all the
I mean, owner is actually angry. He's kind of pissed off.
Block the Sonic Wave.
He's gonna have to smite this maybe.
So low.
Okay, no smite Lee Sin.
Being invaded himself.
And now he is just going to have to find his way out of here with the Blast Cone. Owner's trying to go over
wow,
the wall.
Owner is really angry. If Owner had a ward, he could play this much better, but no ward.
Get away. He's going to stick to the Krugs.
I just realized
this was such an
Pace is playing Doran's Helm Lucian. I guess the hybrid resistances are good against Kog'Maw Lulu, right?
Until you went for that heavy trade onto him.
And now it's going to start taxing top lane.
Wow, Owner's been... Oh god, that was...
comes in, but it's not going to land. And once again, Owner finds himself in the same spot as game number 2, this time a little bit earlier, and the same
Faker
result.
is dead.
First blood goes over to Kanavi. Meanwhile,
Surely,
Faker,
no,
no flash, but
okay, the Q missed.
he's able to run away from Zeka's
I think
pass.
Owner was
Zeka
doing
actually
good
flashed on him
when he
there,
got the
so
big Krug.
hitting that doesn't find the
But I think
kill.
as soon as he gets the big Krug there, Owner, and
Made
then
it back
through the small, he
forth
just has to
the
jump the
junglers.
wall.
I feel
That's
like
it.
Kanavi overstepped and was getting
Pushes
punished
Kanavi
for it,
out,
and
jumps
then
the wall,
Owner,
takes his
would you
red,
believe,
and he just keeps up the pressure.
overstepped.
On the enemy Krugs.
Owner's having a tough series. But Zeka flashed to try and kill Faker, so not the end of the world.
Flashing.
I think he just takes the small ones at Q, chunks him, and then gets out. Oh, you can't. Can you even Q flash on the Fury? What the fuck is that?
The shield is still
Doesn't even
out.
work.
And then Zeus is...
Okay, Owner got
I
it.
was gonna
Oh, taunt on the tower.
Taunt underneath the turret. Doran taking a huge amount of damage, but he's got enough
SE.
Fury built up. It looks like should be okay.
Bro, is it just me? Humble Life, I feel like... What?
He's going back in.
He got 6. Okay, I was going to
And
say,
Doran
what
is able
the
to hit level
fuck?
6 as well, so he is totally fine.
I feel like T1 gets outscaled, don't they?
Level 6 was closer than I thought there.
I think Humble Life's loving life
Had a
here.
larger advantage in experience, so he will be
I think
fine.
T1's comp
Thomas
is
there.
pretty fucking...
that
I'm not a
is
fan.
Quite a cool taunt
Nice
for
W
first
buffer.
4.
Like that. Oh, nice. Gets the Rage Q. Oh, that was really well played by
You're
Doran, to
good.
be fair. That was some
I
good
was gonna
winning
mention
mechanics.
before we duel the tension
Doran's Helm
in the
Lucian. Yeah, I
players.
guess it makes
Seeing a lot
sense
of
against
mistakes.
Kog'Maw Lulu. I
I don't want
think
to
the
call it big
resistances are
choking or
quite
anything like
hybrid,
that,
right?
but we're definitely seeing some rough around the edges gameplay here. For
Lee Sin
both
can secure
squads.
this
I think
pretty
the stakes
easily,
are
but
so
he needs to be
incredibly high.
careful of
Owner
Shen ult
gonna
here,
look for
Owner.
a bit of a
Not
steal
get
away
baited
here.
in.
Does not have flash, so I think
He doesn't
he's
even
gonna
have
to
smite for 8 seconds here, Owner,
He's
so...
alone. That is Cassiopeia.
I guess he's just
He
fake
must leave the
pressuring it.
pit. Great.
Ah, he
Champion
goes
who's so
Doran's Helm on
mobile, so
Lucian
hard
for
to
Jack
pin
of all
down.
trades.
You can kind of play so recklessly.
But he
as
has
a result,
PTA
but
resolve second,
there's
so
never
I
a
don't know if
comp to
you're...
hold you accountable.
And beginning to understand what the pick does into stuff like
Oh,
TF.
he got the big
He
one.
gets it. This time, Owners
got a lot of
Invade
those.
actually does something.
Ah?
As now the Polymorph is coming in and pays.
Yeah,
They're
Mel was
feeling pretty
banned.
great. with
Mel zigs
daily
out.
progression, and now
I think they
having
had to
the
play
Shen
some
ult as
mentally
well
ill double mage bot or
becomes the
something.
looming threat. We often say that
And it's
with
like
things
have the
like
Kog'Maw on the
an
tower.
Octane
I don't know.
ultimate or
Spitting ball, I don't know.
Galio
Something
ultimate,
like,
but
I don't know, Brand
Shen is
Luck,
really
some
just so much
stupid
more
fucking bot
responsive,
lane
and the
with
fact that you
Zerat
can
or
be anywhere and provide.
or even like
Yeah, we've seen some
like
crazy
a
Shen
Syndra or
shields as well.
or a Zerat
Especially
or
later on
something
in
on
the
4
game,
and a
he
Nautilus
comes
on
in
5,
and
you know.
it's like the guy.
First stand.
Yeah.
Oh, Nautilus
Yeah, it
banned
went
and
really well for that team.
oh, nice
did.
backstep. Can't proc
Nice
phase
dodge
rush
here
though.
from Faker. We do have Kanavi
Ah.
though on the chase. No more
Ah.
taunts coming
Wow.
in. The king
Straight
is
up
there.
dead.
And one
Kicked
more
and dead.
Fang.
Yeah, I
Back
think this
to
game's
Faker.
cooked for T1.
On the
I think
player
it's
cam
absolutely
there as
cooked.
well.
Feeling angry.
I know it's only a 1k gold lead and Sally
like,
likes to say the game's
I'm
over.
not sure if Faker was
but-
trying to set up there. I mean, if he had the information, he
Yep.
would never
Yep.
gone for it, but
Yep.
help him out.
Paid me
This-
green and call me a cucumber if
goes
T1
in
win
and
this one.
gives
Shouldn't Pace path through the lane for home guards?
Hayes is
I'm
coming
being an
up
actually
on
Andy.
top
I should
side
not.
here, but Doran doesn't
He wants
have
to do
TP and
grubs.
Faker doesn't have TP, so
They lost bot.
there's
They
going
lost
to
the
be a lot
bot
of
wave.
minions lost in the bottom lane to get these
Yeah, they're
Grubs.
coming heavily.
sorry, these
Here.
grubs.
We're gonna try and 4-man dive the Shen.
And they're going to try to get some plate gold here.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't
kill
think Shen's
Zeus.
getting dove by anyone here, buddies.
Interesting plan here. Will come at a heavy cost if it does
Ah?
not work.
Wait,
Well, here comes
did
Kanavi.
Kanavi just
Says,
smite
"I'm
the
gonna
small
try to take
dog?
one
He
of
did.
these,
Oh my god, Kanavi.
with me, going
Oh
for the
my
trade
god, he has
into
Shen ult though.
Owner. There's the Shen shield as the
Oh,
king
nice
comes
flash.
in.
Taunt flash,
Owner
you
in a
can't.
bit of trouble.
Oh, W the Q.
Is not going to land. And Owner does get
He
away.
war jumped and he smited the little dog instead of the grub.
Guys are just
But look at the
Well,
bottom lane.
this
I
whole
mentioned
time
before.
Kog'Maw's laning
No
1v0,
answer
which is
here.
quite
Had
nice.
Guma known Pace was
Guma's up
rotating
20
and he
CS.
stayed,
and Cassiopeia.
Yeah, and
with
T1 don't even have
lots of
Drakes.
backup. So, you know, if you think about the engage of T1, it's like
Yeah, that
Galio?
100%. That was, I mean,
Nice flash.
flash from Faker. just to
Kinda
get
has to
away,
flash.
But that was so
Gets
much
a
in
bit
game 1 and
sketchy.
game 2, defined by these snap engages.
Where
so
does
much pixel
T1 win this
support.
game? Like, top
It's
is
not
going
that
fine,
T1
but
in
Shen's
particular,
chilling.
It's either Galio or Owner or Doran.
I guess Shen is
and
building
they're not
full
primary
defensive,
engage
so he doesn't
champions.
have
I mean,
Hydra
Owner
or
can be, but
Tiamat,
normally
so
we
his
have,
wave
like,
clear
the
is actually painful.
Lulu
Playing
follow-up
Shen
to
with
make
these
it really
items
work.
is straight up
This
pain.
Doran gank is not
But I
gonna
guess he
work.
just thinks his
Gonna
team
try
needs
to do a
frontline.
Dragon take, but Shen, no ult, but has TP.
Feels?
It's going to come down to a flip.
Wow, he
And
got that?
no
Really?
way of Owner. This Kanavi looked like
How
he
does
was
he
a
get
bit
that?
early
Really?
on that one.
Cute with
Lee Sin
the
Q
recast
smite
of the
should be a
Sonic
free
Wave.
Drake.
Doesn't
Ah,
quite land
war
it.
jump
Now
kick?
they're faking
Yeah,
trouble.
dead.
Yeah, Faker's in a lot of trouble. No flash here, no help either, as his jungler is doing you guessed it, the Krugs. This time on
Whoa!
the other side,
I
he's
died midair.
trying to jump away, dies in midair.
Oh, that's awkward.
And
And we kind of
She-bell.
predicted that from the draft.
That's all that is. That's a straight she-bell. I don't know, man.
It's a rough situation
What
all
counters
around.
T1's comp? Casio
I feel like
Kog'Maw,
history
who has a
repeated
2k
itself.
gold lead combined.
And mind you, the two of you guys
Cassio
weren't there
Kog'Maw.
with me and Adam. They did it in game
Oh, he has a TM now.
2, and they want to go up to
Thank
match
the
point.
Lord.
They're going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
I think
They
for
also
T1,
win
you
sides
need to
now.
start
Cassio goes
finding
Renekton with Chenault.
picks, numbers
Surely she just
advantages,
cooks his ass.
or coming from where he arrives.
Did Cassio become meta because of the
But in a
boost
straight
change?
5v5,
No.
there's so much structure to HLE's
Came meta because of
coverage,
Deathfire
make hard
Touch being
push
added to the
through.
game.
Doran's in a lot of trouble.
Is he building Navori? Is that the build on Kog'Maw? You don't go Boyd of the Rune King
we
this
all
game?
were hoping for a different
Or is it because it's
draft.
magic damage into Galio?
They
You
stuck
just
to their
go
guns
Navori, it's
and
better?
pulled the Lucian
What do you build
out,
after Navori?
and we're like, well, these are the consequences, and it's
What's
not
the-
going to
what's
get
the third
easier.
item?
And we all
Hurricane?
had different thoughts. Because we don't
Can
know
T1
what
fight this Herald? Bro, if T1 don't fight this Herald, I'm
what
worried
the
for the game.
exact
Because what are you going to
reaction
fight if you're not
this
fighting
game is
this?
going to be.
You got to
Guma
fight something.
0-0-0, but
The
he is
time
gonna
is
be a
ticking.
massive threat later
It's like that
on.
bunny rabbit, bro.
Well,
You gotta
one
go.
thing I'll say is that there's always a way.
There's always a way.
We've seen crazier things. We've seen big mistakes.
Okay, Cunning did nothing.
Shape games, shape entire series.
TP from Fake
Actually
Her.
need to be clean
Oh yeah,
because they're gonna
Lulu
go
ult
all
cancel,
in
steal.
onto a Lulu who
Doesn't
just
get it.
trades with her ult, but maybe
Herald,
that was the
battle
whole
Herald.
point.
Kog'Maw's
Zingo's
position's
trying to
a bit
just,
tricky here, but
zone this one away, but we have
he's
the
got the
combat
homies.
Herald already down.
yeah,
Ziai was
yeah.
taken and looking
Goes to
for
the
more.
tower.
He's just going to turn towards mid and look to crack.
Felt like they had the advantage
And they
there.
get Drake
they
as
don't
well.
step up and go aggressive and dive in. Hold the line,
I don't like being that
protect
guy,
the
but I
backline
don't see
carries,
good
and
options
they'll
for
be
T1
successful
anywhere
now.
this
They get
game.
the Herald into mid.
I think
They
Hamalive
get
can
the
just
Dragon here.
So great.
Hamalive
He
can
gets
just
to use the
enjoy
Herald
the
to
game.
escape, get turret, and that's prio for
If nothing
Dragon.
happens,
All
they're
at
winning.
once, while T1
If
gets
something
nothing.
happens, they win the
And
fight
there's
in this
T1
state.
were almost able to set up a fight, but HLE were not.
Like Galio is running
maybe we
around
can
with
win this
Swiftness
Herald,
boots
this
and a
instantly
Caenic
drop the
Rookhorn.
combat Herald,
That's
the
their
instant
AP
bailout.
damage.
I'll say it, right?
And Shen
When it
has
was Konami,
fucking-
he got in the Herald. I really thought he saw the full
Yeah,
man.
he's
He
just
was
gonna
gonna
start
go
building
for
full
it.
armor.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they go first by tower
This will
top.
be actually
Hey,
the first
plus
turret
700 gold.
going over to T1's the problem.
No, it's not fully.
The fact that T1
I say
aren't-
over.
is that they don't have tempo.
T1
that
need a
they don't
fight in
have
the next 10
pressure.
minutes, otherwise the
FaZe
game's full cooked.
needs to be in a position
They need like
to
a
actually
super
pressure the
winning
enemy.
fight
The
into
carry
Baron.
here
Right,
has some
trying to
help.
beat Guma into something, but again, Wild Growth helping out quite a lot against that Nefiri. They are still
That's big.
Okay, they
though,
try mid,
for
they get
side
Cog
of
Flash.
T1 beating those summoners on Guma,
I mean, their
making a
comp's
much more
not
viable
insane
target.
at punishing
I think the
Kog'Maw no
Wild Growth
flash,
was a
but
little bit late.
it's something.
They didn't interrupt the ult
I mean, they
from
can, like,
Owen,
Galio
like
ult
we
flash
saw in the
taunt, I
previous
guess.
Fight,
Yeah.
the Damina, and
Hamalive
to be
just
honest,
needs
those
to
are the big
chill.
openings.
You know what I think it's time for? I think
mean,
T1
Lulu
just needs to
will
like
get you- it's not a
click a
free-
Baron.
you know, it's
Just
not a
click a
get out of
Baron.
jail free
Just
card if Guma
get a
makes
one,
mistake
get a tempo
or
on
if
one
there's
lane and click a
a
Baron.
punish angle.
That's gonna have to be the play.
Certainly see-
They can't
Gotta
kill
deal
Baron.
with
Well,
everybody
obviously
else.
they're not gonna
And
5v5
there's
kill a
just
Baron.
two
But if
massive
you start
damage
it
threats that are only
and you
getting
flank
more
with
and more
Renekton
scary.
onto the Kog'Maw, I think that's your best
You know,
bet.
At least they
If
they're
if
certainly gonna
Doran
have
can
to
be
fight
sneaky as fuck and like
over
rock up
at
here or
least
rock up here,
a couple of dragons
or
for now,
TP
but
here,
probably want to fight over the next one.
and
as
they're on
well.
Baron and Kog'Maw enters, I still
Too much
kind of think that
love
Cassio
on
will
that
just
right
kill everyone,
now.
but maybe you have a chance.
How you set up
Vandal
to
Glass
get
Mirror.
those picks. If Faker could set up a taunt
Is he
in the
going
brush,
fucking
you know, if they're able
Shurelias?
to get even
He's going
one
Mandate.
target. They catch the Lulu.
Yeah, I
even
guess
Zeus
Mandate
tries to
gives a
come
bit of
out
AP,
flanking,
right?
they'll set up a taunt, they catch him.
Just mark them for
There
mandates,
are ways
solution
to fight
carries.
before and 1,000 gold.
But does
ahead here.
Mandate build out of Blasting?
So I'm like
From the lack of
The
flash,
fandom says
getting a ward down for
Eh?
TP.
The
When you're
fandom's
playing
not
into things
updated.
like
Oh, here we
Cassio
go, lol
Bailey
wiki.
Sin, so much easier when you
Oh,
can
yeah, you
approach
marked
from
them as
multiple
vulnerable.
angles. You're not getting kicked into your
Never
teammates.
mind.
Important.
Kog'Maw flash,
So when
2 minutes
HLE
maybe.
are on, is
What is the
can they
damage?
get
Yo,
behind
Galio
with
base
deep
damage is not
flank?
bad.
They have a Lee
Cassio
Sin,
no
have
TP.
one less
Doran
Lee
has some top
Sin,
push.
you know, as
Zeus
Lee
is living
Sin.
life though. He's
So
Hydra.
Konami
He's
doesn't have
Channeled
one
ready.
swoop out now.
Alright, Mandate Galio.
I think they'll
Alright,
get
Drake
the
fight,
banana
send
brush,
it.
but
No
will they
flash
go
Kog'Maw.
behind
This is
as
the
well?
chance. If T1 lose this,
I don't know. It looks like the
It's
collapse
it's
is
full
in.
cooked.
There's
Ooh,
the
Kog'Maw
TP,
positioning
and now
is
immediately
actually
HLE
fine. It's
realize
okay.
what is going on. They're able
maybe
to back
they
away.
give this HLE. Nope, they're gonna
And
fight it.
actually get
TP's coming in.
positioned here, but now we got a TP in from the Shen. Immediate taunt does come down.
Doran's
but
over the
still
wall.
Zeus pretty tanky.
Renekton ult on cooldown now.
And now HLE have lost their position here on the Dragon for now.
I think it's okay for
You
Hamalive
start
to give
working
this.
on it, though,
If they don't want to
T1
fight
if they
this,
are
it's
going
not
to
the end of the
take
world.
it, and that's going to require a bit
It's
of a
the
split.
second
Your
Drake
owner's
for T1.
soloing
It
as
doesn't
they
do
hold
anything.
this banana brush. Vision control is so paramount here.
But Guma wants to fight
Guma
it.
pushing
He's
forward.
Guma's trying to just lead the charge here, and immediately
What did
it's
Guma
just
just do?
blown up. Leads the charge, dies, and now we're going to see Zeus going in, and he is going to fall. They do take out the jungler of T1, but that is about it.
Why did he do that?
It's now T1 up a member.
Now it's super winnable for
Double
T1.
taunt from Faker. As they're looking for more, they're going to get some flashes out of HLE, but it's still a one-team fight here for T1.
Like, if Guma had
Just
flash up,
charged so far forward in the Cogmore,
I could see
flash
it.
wasn't available at the time, and Guma
But he
gets
didn't have
immediately
flash for like
focused
20
down,
seconds.
Taken out,
So Faker
and the
just
composition crumbles.
I mean,
knocks him up and kills him.
It's all about these carries, right? I mean, yes, you have Zeka as backup, but just wasn't able to do anything there. As this would be crazy. No way. No way, Kanavi.
No way.
Kanavi, stop it.
Go away.
They're also like not just trying to
What is
secure
happening?
the Dragon,
What
but
are
we're
they
gonna kill
doing?
him.
Yes,
What is
Michael, he's
going
doing
on?
it.
I mean, there's no smite.
No,
Okay, Cassio
get
died.
Distracted.
Okay, it's working.
By someone else, the Cassiopeia
Okay.
now.
Why didn't I guess Pace tries to finish the Drake, but they're getting so it's such a messy game. The Fury's coming with no ult though. Kog'Maw's back. He has flash now. Stun onto Kanavi. One. Yeah, Kog'Maw. Yeah, Kog'Maw.
Now you're going to lose your flash and potentially go
Owner.
down. As
Co-streaming.
trying to save him, he is not able
Bro,
to.
what is going on? There's
Now he
6 to
got
7
a
in kills.
Weird breakdown as it's a 1v1 between a Fury and a Shen.
What?
But each
I'm like
elite,
stun locked by what's
they got
happened.
the dragon. We
Owner,
do still have
you're
this
gonna have to jump his
1v1
taunt,
going
maybe?
on. Owner just trying to kite it
jumps
out
out.
with the little doggies.
The Titanic
He's going to jump away.
It's
all the
essentially a
dogs
4
instantly.
for 4.
It's hard to quantify who walks out ahead here.
Yeah, it is
because
really. I think if Guma has
expensive
flash
what
here,
Hanwha did, they were able to
sure,
get a lot of those kills
but
back, so it
Faker
didn't
just
end up being
taunts
as bad
him,
as it
and
looked
then
initially. But here,
he's just dead.
Yeah, I felt like the
Guma-
2v was too early, but then they just pushed
Owner
it and let
dies
Doran
here
get
on the
behind
back end
him.
of the fight.
and Faker is ready to
To the
follow up on
Kog'Maw
the taunt.
passive.
It's just an easy
Doran
lockdown.
pushes them
They're
back.
gonna get
Okay,
zoned away
T1 have
then,
no
so even though
smite,
he's an additional threat
but
that's
they
left,
get so
go
many flashes
to-
out of Hammer Life. Lulu flash,
and
Kog'Maw's
T1
flash was down,
end up
Cassio flash,
realizing
Shen
they've
flash.
got this Baron
Now they're
secured, or the dragon
4v2.
secured. They chase Kanavi
And he
then
tries to
turn
fight
on
the Drake and
Zeka
steal it.
without getting the smite here. So it ends up just being Kanavi taking this away.
Kanavi
which is very
ward jumps in,
hilarious.
yoinks it, Pace turns
And
with Faker,
then in
goes
the
1 for 1 on
ensuing fight, it costs a
Cassio.
lot here for
Kanavi
Italy,
chases
because Kanavi
Keria,
goes so deep,
Delight
end up
then
getting called
dies,
to Delight as we
then
are fighting
Guma-
near Baron.
We'll review that later.
Damage being traded just mostly onto each elite. We saw Culling coming down, but they're able to back away.
Volume increase and just see what happens.
Definitely the position they want to be
Faker's
in. As now
in
they're trying to
melee
get on
range.
top of
Taunt
Faker,
doesn't land.
who's
He's
in
gonna
a
get
rough
kicked here,
spot
maybe.
himself. Just
Miley
soaking
ult.
up a ton of damage because Polymorph,
He
he's
lives?
still alive though.
What the
Faker
fuck?
very tanky here on
No
the
kick,
Galio.
he gets
Yeah,
out.
the ult from Carrier saving him there.
Okay,
He's
Milio
also
just
gone
fucking
the
gets him out of there.
Volcanic Rooker in
How is
upper
he alive?
maximum magic position as Zeka. We don't often see that on the Galio.
Guma's building
in mid lane.
Randuin's.
And the on
I thought
your
Randuin's was like a
CC
4th
ability,
item kind of
15
thing.
from the base.
Burst him down without
That
a
is
lot of
Zeus's
help, a
bush.
lot of
There are many
CC.
bushes on the rift, but that is his
They're really
bush.
camping this bush.
That is his bush, and he will do
this
something
is kind
in
of
his
an
bush.
interesting spot because there's no objective over here. Owner's not going to expect this as he's running face first into it.
He's in the
had no idea.
Oh,
as
big
now
kill.
The Galio comes down, but they get in, they get out. And it's a very nice pick here from the side.
Nice
of
taunt.
Italy. Even the Wild Growth.
Yo,
on the
Hammer Life are
follow-up from
good at
Kanavi
making
is
picks.
huge.
They're
They get
dangerous
a
on the map.
couple.
You gotta be
Now,
careful
what
about
are they gonna
every
take
bush.
afterwards?
I think Owner's been caught more times this series than I have wins in the LEC. It's insane. Hammer Life they just sit in bushes, hide on bushes, Vi ult, Shen taunts, it's ridiculous. So Baron for HLE, Zol in 120.
It's so
Great pick
hard
by
to do.
Hammer
This is a
Life, great
replay
pick.
of that. Just Owner face checking, doesn't expect
No
him
flash
to
on
be
the
there
Fury.
at all.
Q.
And even with all the safety of
Dead.
Fury,
Ward jump out.
it's not enough against that burst.
And in the
Kanavi's
taunt,
able to
Doran
disengage the
TP's
go
mid
back
lane
in.
here,
Yeah,
so
I
he's
said it
behind
before, I
them,
think
but
that with Faker coming here,
Okay, so
Bloodletters
T1
for
working
Zeka.
really hard to over,
Drake in 40.
but now we're going to see
HLE
HLE
full
pushing the
setup.
waves out with the Baron buff, and no doubt looking to sweep
Gnar.
out the vision in this situation.
much going for
Just
wet buff?
Not give T1 easy access to the area.
Nah, there's no way T1 can win a fight. It's
I'm
gotta
not
be
really
impossible,
sure how
right?
T1
Look
are
at the
going to
items.
manage to get into
GA, Seraphs,
this,
Bloodletters,
Infernal Drake.
Randuins,
They have to fight.
level
I
16
mean,
Lee
at
Sin,
least
level
in
16
terms
Cassio,
of flash
like
CDs, maybe they can try to force something on
Kog'Maw's
Guma,
flash
but
is
that's
coming
about
up soon.
it. And again, as we've talked about, he has
No
so much
IE Lucian,
protection,
2.5 item
built into
Galio.
this composition.
What do you mean Q
not
cover ulted? What are you on
overextend,
about?
not walk into that CC.
Yeah, has Randuin's.
Let's see
It
it.
feels like it's a lock.
Blast code.
His flash is up so soon. So they
Stun,
can stall
doesn't
out
hit,
for
Shen
that as
W.
well.
True.
Doran's Giga
And,
Chunks, no
doesn't look
TP,
like T1 are
Galio
gonna
ult's
get an
used. Nah, this fight is
opportunity,
so
that's
lost.
gonna be the
Oh
ult
god.
in
T1
Faker.
cannot
But
fight.
it's completely worthless in terms of what he
Sure.
gains from it.
Maybe they just have to
And,
give the
you know,
soul.
Baron is still up here, so HLE can just
Nope.
bide their time, push
Doran's
those waves
flanking,
out. Now
but
they're
he's
on
really
this
low.
dragon. No Galio ult here.
And
They have
2
don't have
seconds,
Galio
1
ult either.
second, Guma flash back up. There is a flank coming in though.
Oh, this
Yeah,
fight
but
could go so hard.
Let's
in
see
this
it.
one. We'll
Let's see it.
see
Maybe.
how it is going to work as immediately Doran is able to access, but he's going
Yeah.
to get knocked up. In goes the Nafiri.
Yeah.
Big taunt is there, but the
Yeah.
follow-up not quite. A
Oh
lot of
my
damage
god,
done,
Shen
but
W.
Doran
Oh, into the
already
pits, gets
down
the
into
Drake.
the field, and he takes the
Kanavi.
Away from the hands of
Kanavi.
T1, picks up the
Flies in
double
like a
kill.
wrecking ball.
And
Q, show me Q.
HLE are beginning
Boom.
to run away with this
Wah,
game as
Kanavi.
another kill. Triple kill.
Kanavi.
Beautiful
You
peel
love to
there
see
from
it.
Delight to stop the Renekton from getting access.
I mean, I just feel
to
like
the
HLE's comp
parry.
is
The
way
damage
better, isn't
starts
it?
to come up.
Like, this one is
Executing the
definitely
members of
like
T1,
straight
getting
up
the kills, getting the
HLE's comp is
dragon.
100x.
And HL's game
I
out.
think
I don't think they're going to get it right
Kanavi
now,
is
but they are
smurfing,
so
though.
strong.
Oh, Lord.
7,000 gold
Odo's having a
lead,
rough
Infernal
series.
Soul as well. and then just massacring the base.
They can't then.
Ripping this inhibitor
Press B,
out,
buy some items.
and
Bro,
that's what the
the Shen W, that fight, I feel like
So
all
T1
5 of them were in the
lose
Shen W, and it just
Infernal Soul,
blocked
lose
so
an
much
inhibitor.
Lucian damage.
Even if he didn't secure the smite, that would have been a great play.
All
but
right.
the fact he gets it too, and now Doran in big trouble.
Oh, Doran's in a lot of trouble
You're
here
dead,
as
buddy.
Dominus comes in.
The
and
death
we
sense
have
will just
more.
kill him.
There's more members of HLE that are coming in here, so...
Terminus
I don't wanna
Kog'Maw.
say
Oh,
it's
Guma Sushi,
Dunzo
Mr. Sushi.
because we have seen some comebacks.
Bro, how long
but
has Pace been on Pickaxe Crit Cloak?
with the standing goal,
Guma
the bounty.
Sushi.
Unlike esports, have so much gold. Actually, where
The
T1
Navori is
down.
insane, actually. He gets so much uptime.
You can see they're just kind of brute forcing it. Zeus is going to taunt into
Yes,
multiple
flash.
members, and now he has to try to flash
Lulu
away.
ult.
Lots of damage is there.
Faker's fighting.
as
Oh my
you
god,
do
he just
have-
sends Kanavi into the sky.
Okay, he's okay. He's back, and that's going to be.
How did the
inhibitor in
observer
mid
catch that?
and
That was crazy.
Pop now taken down.
TP here from Doran for the flank.
No
Pretty
culling.
far
Faker
away.
stopwatch
Now
flash
Faker
here.
gonna just,
Our flash doesn't
okay,
land.
this is
Melee
gonna
ult.
be the
Flash out from
ult that
Faker.
does come
Shen
out,
ult.
and now
Knock up
Faker's
onto
still in a
Kanavi.
lot
Does
of
have
trouble.
GA.
Although it does bait Kanavi
Big
pretty
taunt
low,
from
but I think the
Zeus.
wallets are just too heavy. The front
Big
line is
taunt.
there, and the
Dead
damage
Zeus.
dealers have all
Dead
the
rat.
room in the world to take
Yeah,
them
Asian's draft is
out.
kind of giga. Actually,
Just
isn't
go
it?
very deep, and you see, Guma didn't
Yeah, it's
quite
GG.
follow the train. He's just trying to
I
get
mean,
the
they're kinda
wave
low.
in here,
Nah,
it looks
Zeka's
like.
just
As
cooking owner.
HLE, I think, from this position, should be able to close it out. You could probably still hear the hesitation in my voice, but that is going to
Michaels.
be the kick away, and Guma will be
All
safe
right,
this
game 3.
time. Owner desperate to
GG,
try to
we
do
go game
something,
4.
but it is too far gone. HLE should be taking this game.
I wanna
at
review
number
that
3.
Psycho
Owner
Dragon
also
sequence,
is going to
because
go
what the
down,
hell
and HLE
was
jump
going on
ahead
there?
in the series.
Oh, the music, the
And
music.
despite the fact that 2-1
Else
up,
game music
this is
chills.
the first go, and they
Yeah,
closed it
great
out
game
with
from
any-
Hammerlife.
without
I
any
think
real
Guma
hope
overstepped the Drake a
for
little bit.
T1, so a big confidence
Turned out
boost,
okay
and
in the
now
end.
at match point.
No, if T1 lose this, they'll play against the winner of Gen GKT. If I get another Telecom War for an MSI spot, I'm gonna freak. Hell nar. Alright, so T1 chose first pick now. They didn't choose blue side. Varus, nice. There's the Bard ban. Akali ban. That's gonna force Orianna ban. I think Orianna ban would come out regardless, but they probably don't want to play against Zeka Akali on match point. I mean, Rumble is open, so they need to be careful of Rumble,
This
Yone,
time around.
Zin or something. I don't know. It wouldn't probably be that. It would be like Rumble Yone something. These bans look like Yone first pick. I don't think he's doing Yone first pick, but these are two hard counters to Yone. Is Faker first picking Yone? There's no way. Like Caitlyn's open, Rumble's open. Rumble's open, Rumble's open, Rumble's open. These bans are good for Yone though. Yone just went up a lot in prio. They take the Rumble, lovely.
No top laners.
Well,
I mean, I guess the Varus
Zeus with Galio down, Chase down.
Cassante
Cassante is a normal match into the Rumble. Ambessa's out. Sion's out. Ash Seraphine is still in the game, but Nautilus is up. Nar is open as well, but I don't think he'll play it in the Rumble. Yeah. I said the own prio is pretty high. It's a denial pick. I think T1 were setting up Yone on 2-3 here. They're trying to take it away. They could play like a Yone Yorick crazy combo. Yeah. Ooh, I like that from Hammerlife.
I was thinking as well.
Yone Yorick, I like it. This opens up like Maokai on 3, Sejuani on 3. Okay, they're gonna go Cassante, never mind. What do you play into Yone here? I mean, you could go Victor. You could go like Victor Xin and just play a standard game. You could play TF mid. I don't really like Rumble TF though. I think you could play LeBlanc, TF, Victor. I mean, it's Faker's Azir, but Yone is good into Azir. It's not like a counter pick. Yone is really happy to play that matchup. I think they need like a Poppy or a Skarner now. But I think Zinzao's okay, but I think Poppy Skarner, it's quite a nice pick, but you're gonna walk into Maokai on 3. I think Maokai Sejuani on 3 is pretty good here. Is there any other AP jungler that cooks other than Maokai Sej? They're gonna drop. Okay, they're gonna go Rel. Rel would be a bit crazy into Poppy Flex, to be honest. I think Hammerlife's comp is pretty strong. It's a difficult game for Azir to play. Like, Yone Maokai are a bit annoying for Azir. Let's see how bot lane shapes up, though. An AP bot here for Hammerlife would be amazing. If Ziggs was open on 4, they would love life. But I think Jhin would be a great pick as well here.
Anyone excited for Rocket
I think
Belt?
Jhin on 4 would be really strong. Ziggs is out, chat. Ziggs is out. I also think Mel 80 carry would be insane for Hammerlife if Guma plays Mel. I don't know if he does. Has he played Mel before? if he's feeling it, I think Mel here is not bad. It's not perfect, but I think it fits their comp really well. It just adds more poke. And if they don't get Mel, I think Jhin is also fine. What the hell is T1 playing bot lane? You know, I hate to say it, but I think maybe T1's best bet this game is Zeri Yumi. Or, no, I don't like Aphelios Thresh. I don't like Aphelios Thresh. I also don't like carry on Yumi. But Lulu's out, Karma's out, Nami's dog shit, Milio's out. Oh my god, maybe ban Blitz. Oh, they ban the Mel. Oh my god, what if they go Jhin Blitz? I like Senna. I like Senna. I like Senna. They also have, oh my god, they have Nort on 5. They have fucking Tam Kench on 5. They have Blitz on 5. I think Zeri Yumi is... It's kind of cringe, but I don't know what else you can pick in bot. Like, you can play MF, I guess, but you can play Aphelios Thresh. I don't know if that's gonna win though. Into Nautilus on 5. Yeah, they might go Thresh, but I think on 5, Nautilus Blitz is just eating their whole comp. I think you have to go Aphelios Nautilus. I don't think you can go Thresh. Oh. I think they can go Blitz now. I think they should go Blitz. The Light should just put the Blitz in the bag, remember Genji Peanut, and just play the game. And I think Humble Life is loving their draft. I think Nort is also fine. Nautilus is good too. Oh my god. Oh, it's a headshot. I mean, T1 have options. They have a Zero Aphelios, go late game, and they have a Poppy to block. But man, Senna, Blitz, Maokai, Yone, Cassante is scary. I think that AHL has rounded out the draft nicely. I think the Ashe ban is kind of whatever. Actually, it's not whatever. Ashe Maokai is also scary. Oh my god. What do you even ban on 4-5 here is T1? What do you even ban? Do you ban Ashe, Blitz, give them Mel, and just play Zeri Yumi or something? They also still had Jhin ready if they needed it. Then Astax is here! Focus up! I mean, Blitz Maokai is scary because Maokai ult on Drakes. Who's blocking it? Poppy? I guess Poppy is the only person to block the Maokai Blitz. But I think HLE's coaching staff this game, their reads are really good. Like game 3, their draft was winning. Game 1, they still snuck a Trundle in a Scion draft. Yeah, owner Poppy. I mean, owner Poppy is a great Poppy. Poppy into that comp. Normally you like playing Poppy against Lee Sin, Xin Zhao, Jarvan, Vi, against Maokai. Not easy. Not much value. Senna, Blitz, Maokai. Poppy doesn't really have that much value. But Poppy has a button called Ultimate that knocks people away and could decide an entire fight. So Poppy always kind of has value. I mean, Rocket Baltazir this game is kind of baller now against Cassante Blitz. Is this the patch that Senna's broken? He went Fleet over Deathfire though. Yeah, Senna right now has a 17% pick rate in solo queue and a 55% win rate, which is ridiculous. Sparky 12 has a 0% win rate though. I swear, bro, I stack like nobody on this side of the fucking planet. Hell yeah. Okay, owner gets Pot Crab.
More of an appealing option.
And now he gets Top Crab, and now they're on the Raptors.
You know,
Game
first
clear.
pick Rumble, I feel like we don't talk about it all that much, just because. Okay, we're gonna actually have a play, but no.
Okay, Rumble didn't have Tower Aggro. If you had Tower Aggro, that would be very scary.
That was nearly dangerous because once that Koenig Rukun comes in, so hard to do much.
Easy here. Now we got Kanavi making a play, flash shot in.
It's so hard game to play Thresh. It is a really hard game to play Thresh.
Into the hands of
Easy kill for the boys. In bot line, Guma first blood. Senna is already off to a great start. Yeah, it's so much. It's such a big layer of ZZ. Owner's gonna go for the Drake. That's a pink. That's just. It's a free Drake.
I just missed the
This Poppy invade is risky. Fresh Lanterns here though. Lantern me, lantern me.
We got the Maokai coming on in. They don't quite have a lot of damage though.
Play. Push. Wall. Stun. Kill. No flash Maokai. That's 2 kills to T1. Okay. Slowly cooking. Poppy gets the Raptors. A lot of camps over to T1.
And then they ultimately give it over to Faker.
Aria's here to get him push out. T1 stabilize. T1 stabilize on that play. Very nice. Oi. Yeah, that was a bit scary. How many Senna stacks? You can look at the screen on the left, or you can ask Senna stacks in chat. Just add him. Volume increase.
You know, you
Yeah,
watch
Owner
this
is
happen,
kinda...
and
It's one of those
initially
things
you're like,
where
Owner,
he's level
again,
5 to level
really,
6 Maokai
but he has
flipping
a
an
little
invade.
backup here, and Keria
But
is the one who sets up the lantern
it ends
while
up okay.
simultaneously hooking.
Because he gets the
Owner can
lantern,
out
they
late,
both have
Keria
no
gets the
flash,
double flay,
and now boom.
And then boom, Faker has it in Burst Divide, and Owner's able to re-engage back.
Pace popped Ghost
What
up
was
the river.
weird was at the start of the play, Zeka had his
Got an
Q3
assist.
charged up and a follow-up. This
Too
could have
heavy
gone
AD.
completely different.
I mean, they have a lot of AD damage, yes,
Yeah,
but
it's a
Maokai
little bit of a glimpse of
helps
old
that a lot.
Angeli, potentially. You know, just
like
pulling
Red
the
Smite,
trigger on any
Maokai,
sort of
first
fight.
strike.
So far in this
He
one,
knows Kanavi's on grub. Spot dive,
As
cooking,
Owner's
no
got a
flash on
play.
Blitzcrank.
Yeah, he's got his ult. He's level 6.
He wants to ult one of them, so they have to stand on top of each other.
Together, but that just means that one of them is going to get hooked up, as now a bunch of damage comes out.
Really
from
smart by
Hayes, and
HLE
they
bot
can
lane.
just
Stand
go for
together
a
there.
reset here.
No
The wave
summons on
clear
Senna
from
though.
the
Stun into the wall
Senna
dead.
is not good. Knocks him into the wall.
Oh my
though.
god, Delight!
He's got aggro.
Pace
somehow
dead!
ties.
Wait, how did he get
Delight
aggro?
hooks him in.
Did he get aggro?
And
Did he
that's
even... I don't know if he had
Affiliates
aggro. I think he
doesn't
just
get a
died.
chance to flash.
Oh god, they butchered the bot dive. Nah, if HLE win the series and Delight doesn't get the pog, something's wrong with the world. What happened? Was it his turret?
Through
So,
the early game.
They stick together here, because if Poppy ults one, the other dies, so they have to stay on top of each
It's
other.
really cool because it means
Hook
that
hits the Senna
it's
instead of the Blitz,
impossible
but he has
for Owner
cleanse
to
flash,
isolate
all
one
good.
target. Guma gets ulted here, but there's no CC.
Look at Pace's health
the wave
bar.
is thinning out, so they decide they want to go in now, but they could have just waited. Owner goes in first, the silence is there, and then
What
he
the
steps
fuck
out of
even hit him?
aggro, and Pace picks it
Senna
up.
I don't even think he got
So much damage.
Senna
I'm
ult,
like, oh, he
Blitz
must have
E,
taken a turret shot, but
ult
actually
was
got
just he
blown
just
up
died.
by this
The base damage or what?
Bit of hell.
I mean, static stick on
So,
Senna now,
No,
so she
I
just
was saying
confirm and push if she
before
wants.
how they-
It's a Senna
4v4.
who doesn't have flash, so maybe
Owner
we get
just
that.
goes
we're
in.
gonna force a fight
Faker
here
gets
once again,
hooked.
trying to get in on
Maokai
Takuma, but
ulted.
he just turned tail and
Oh
tried to take
my
out
god, he's
Faker,
alive.
barely gets away,
He's alive.
and they actually
Doran
do pick
TP'd in,
up
but he's not in the
Kuma
pit. Pace flashes out.
Meanwhile,
Zeka flashes,
Zan's
kills
getting
him.
into the action. They finally get
Zeka and
Faker
Pace having a
is
duke
all
off.
on the bottom
Owner
side.
is
Zeka
somehow
looking
still
for a
alive.
kill.
I don't know how he's alive. Oh my god, the Q flash from Zeus didn't land.
That goes the way of
How have they
Doran.
gotten away
And
with
G1
this?
will win in the
Absolute
pit fight at the end of the
criminals,
day.
they got
also
away
get
with
the
that
dragon.
fight. Oh my
Ultimately,
god.
double attacks
That's
there
a
on the
2 for
bottom
2 and
side.
T1 get
Keria's flash hook.
Uh-oh.
Light.
The light with the flash on
The tower! Nah, they are criminals. They are
Jesus,
criminals.
take a
Lock
seat,
them up.
Delight, not
How are they
today.
getting away with that play?
The fact
That is
he committed the
ridiculous
flash
that
as well
that
to the
worked.
play and doesn't
Faker
get it. It
couldn't
just
move
felt like
and
in that
died.
passage of play,
Pace was losing
luck
1v1.
was on the side of
Owner,
T1,
his
or
health
maybe just a
bar
bit of
was
magic, but
double
they're able to
digit
pull
in the
off
pit
a
with a
successful
dragon and
team fight
Cassante next to him.
So many
Like-
low health bars. I feel like this was just on the
Okay,
knife's
where do you
edge.
focus? First thing to look at
initially is
Faker,
the
he gets
one who
hooked here.
focused down heavily
Owner
after
flashes
escaping
past him, so
from
Faker
HP
just
after
gets
getting
hooked.
grabbed in here.
So he's dead.
The fact he survived
Next
this
criminal
initial
to look at
attempt,
is Faker
and
who
although
lives,
he
but
does eventually
Zeka
get
just
taken
gap closes
down,
and
look
kills
how
him.
heavily
And now
Zeka
look
has
at
to
Owner.
commit to get it.
In the
He has
pit,
to
1v2
flash,
and a
so
dragon.
he can actually rejoin
E,
the team fight.
Sundered
Goes for
Sky,
Pace
Q,
here,
auto,
actually just
W's
fights
to
it back.
Cassante,
Owner
stands against the
incredibly
wall,
low. This Poppy
and then
hit
the Q
insane.
flash is just out of range.
And then
What?
Keria here.
Okay, so we're in a game state now where
We
suddenly
don't see
T1
that
have
much
2
Aphelios,
dragons, okay?
and never see
The Aphelios
into
is
Blitz, but
even.
Jesus got it on.
Relevant. He was one of the best.
Nah.
Faker.
Nice hook here from
Pop
Delight.
ult.
That's a lot of damage. Owner gonna
Nice
threaten that
W.
one, but he gets underneath
Nice
it.
W by the Maokai.
Kanavi says, you know
Very
what?
nice.
I'm pretty good against the Poppy.
That's a kill on side.
Here on the Maokai.
A little bit late to cover
We're
side
gonna
lane
see
there.
all the
I think
interactions
T1
today, and
needs
that's
to be a bit
nice
quicker
pick
in
here on
covering
the
a top
Faker.
laner.
Zeka's picking up some plates in top.
The counter Poppy
Doran can
play
cook here, maybe.
has
Doran
been
can
so
cook.
good
Doesn't go
from
for it.
HLE play.
Like that
What
Cassante has
Owner's
no
trying to
boots.
use here.
So steel caps, he can run him down with no flash.
I mean, in
And
fairness,
ult.
this was it does make a
How's
lot
the
of
scaling?
sense.
Well, T1 scales well because they have
Agreed.
Aphelios' here, so they have a lot of damage. But HLE scale
Well,
really
that
well
was
with
a,
range. Senna, Maokai, oh
very
my god.
successful setup
Blitzcrank, oh
as
my god.
Faker backs
Their
away
range
here.
is just so high.
Minions
And then they have
pass
Yone
through,
for side lane,
gets
so...
hooked.
To in time,
But if there was a side that I had to
holds the
choose for
flash
scaling,
there.
I kind of like
Wanted to
HLE.
save it, potentially for this
Senna,
upcoming
Yone,
dragon
Maokai.
fight. It is two
Maybe it's a lot of
dragons to zero.
Randuin's value, though.
Is the Hextech Soul, so
Maybe it's a lot of
emphasis
Randuin's
gonna be
value for
put on
Poppy.
These next two neutrals, I feel.
Oh, that's going to be the flash used
Yeah, this
here
side
by
lane
Faker,
is
so
a
he
problem.
finds value
This
out of
side
it
lane is
eventually,
a
but
problem.
it's a
Faker needs
problem. He's
cover,
got
man.
it back
He needs
now.
Owner and
No
Keria to
presence in
hover
top
top on
lane.
every
Yeah.
wave.
Zeka doesn't have TP,
Otherwise, he
though,
can't play.
so-
Dragon
I mean, this is
fight.
why Yone's
And the
picked
Herald's
into his
well,
ear.
40
You
seconds.
pick
We
Yone
get that.
into his
We've
ear.
seen the value a Herald can have in
they're gonna
setting
put
up for
Doran into the
objective
Yone.
or that combat Combat Herald coming
Doran.
through.
Go
I
top.
think that's exactly where
Doran.
have their setup here now. Maokai
Yo,
going
your
back
turn.
online.
Faker. Why have you put me up here? It's kind of
You saw
scary.
delayed backing there. And so Carry
Clear
was
the
making his
waves.
way up.
Azir needs a bit of time.
And now
These
Azir
side
is
lanes
just
are
gonna
not
head
fun.
to way or another.
Look at Zeka's
If
game.
it's just given over to HLE,
170
takes all the double
CS,
dragon
15
momentum
minutes
away
in,
from
3
T1,
kills,
but if T1
1.4k
fight
up,
and lose,
1 level up.
it might just be going
Allowing
to that
these
series
side
on
waves.
Sunday. Esports
He is in
really
a
taking a
fantastic
lot
spot.
of control on the map.
the
So
cannon.
much gain.
Ah,
And just a matter
rookie
of
mistake there.
seconds
Hook the
after
cannon
Faker's
always for the
pushed
gold.
out, lost his
For real.
flash.
A lot of blitzcrank
So,
shenanigans.
They
Dives
put
gone
Rumble into
terribly
Yone, but now
wrong,
HLE have matched the swap.
and
So now they put Yone back into
Stun.
Azir.
with
Breaks
hitting
in
the
5
minion, he's
seconds.
able
Doran
to
has
lock
TP.
down Pace.
Herald
This
used.
is all very
Saplings
crucial.
put
We were
down.
talking about the timing.
Pace
We got
doesn't
this
have
dragon
IE.
spawning.
Is it a
There's the
give angle for
Heralds.
T1?
And T1.
Is it a
have
give
a
angle
decision
or is
to
it a fight
make. I
angle?
mean,
Because as soon as these Senna W's, Maokai
True,
ults
they're
start
gonna
landing, the
come in,
hooks are
but
going to follow.
I think they are
And if it's anyone
likely to
apart
lose
from
this
Owner,
turret
they're
no matter
dead.
what, but
This is
they
a
could not
sketchy fight
fight
for
for
T1.
Bryo.
No way you fighting
So hard
this.
to face check in a Maokai.
They're fighting this. TP's coming in.
Trying to find
Hook
an angle here.
misses.
They want to fight this.
Owner's
Now,
getting chunked.
Already a bit of damage on the Owner, though, and he's just going to get zoned away by all of the roots that do come in, as now a hook comes down.
What did they expect
trying to
to
save
happen
Owner's
with
life.
no
That
vision?
means that Carius is going to go down, and this super
Yeah.
fed Yone
Come on,
just
man.
tears him apart.
All right, well, T1 has lost
And
double TP as
also
well.
Guma kills over to
Poppy ult
Italy
on
on
Yone,
top of the
snap back.
dragon.
just
Lul.
not enough. When there's a Maokai on the other side,
Maybe you
it's
can
not an
rumble ult the
angle
bot
for
wave
Faker,
and buy some
especially
time
without
for
flash to
sides.
find a scoop.
Rumble ult the bot wave,
And
please.
they just got
Please.
pushed
Oh,
out,
he's
and
too
now
scared.
they're gonna lose this turret
Please
here.
rumble the bot
Mid-turret
wave, please,
also
sir.
forfeit as Faker's
So well around Zeka.
Faker, you good?
Constantly see
Right,
him
Sep.
pushing a side lane, and then Kanavi and Delcup can clear
no
the
first
wave.
blood
Doran
tower
has to
yet.
play so safe because they're threatening over the wall.
Oh, the hook is going to land
Yeah,
once
Giga
again,
weak
and the
side.
follow-up
Side
is
lane play,
right
great play
there.
again.
Nice.
HLE is...
Utilized as
They are-
he just dies, and in goes Zeus as well.
No
trying to
flash,
punish here.
no dash,
flash,
no
ult.
ult.
And Faker in a
Dead.
lot of trouble.
This game is
No
full
way for
chopped,
him
by the
to
way.
get away from this
Full
one, and that
cooked.
is just a
The
solo
side lanes
kill
are
coming down from
absolute
Zeus.
nightmare.
And I think this might be
HLE
the beginning
are
of the
smurfing
end
these
of this
side lanes.
game. As
They are
HLE
playing so
push up
good
to
on
a
these
4
side
down
lanes.
goalie. He's
They denied the
1-0-4.
soul
He's
point,
100%
and
KD,
Yone
but it
is
feels like he has made
Ash.
such a low impact
Delight, you
in
good?
this game.
Astronomically ahead.
Once we got made the
Yeah,
same
this
impact
fight
that
just looks
Kanavi has made
impossible, or?
at all. As you get this
How do you
fight,
ever
Faker
walk
can't
in there?
join, right?
Tricky,
Comes
tricky,
through
tricky.
from
Maybe they think they...
Area, but where's
I
the
don't know.
fault? There's nothing here. There's not onto the rumble.
Maokai
Like you said,
blitz.
has to play safe, but
Chain
making sure
CC.
equalized early.
There's a
But
draft
maybe the
gap.
respect
Well,
not
I
being
think
shown
HLE
there.
owned them in draft 2 games, but I
And,
also think that
you know, you look at his counterpart in
HLE
the mid
is
lane,
playing a lot
Zeka
better.
4-0.
I also think
And,
game
I mean,
1 draft from HLE was
you
pretty
know,
good.
it didn't even have to be Zeka, but Zeka's Yone insane.
Ooh.
Zeus is as well. We don't get to see it very often nowadays, but this is the Yone team. Those banned for a reason. As now a little hook on a Kanavi, but he just gets ulted away. So
It's messy.
really
It's
not
all over
sure
the place.
about that synergy,
I think
guys.
Owner wants to ult away to
He's
Maokai and kill the
SIE,
backline.
But this
But Carrier
Cassante
can't
is
go
just
to the
so
backline.
tanky at this point, even with the Rooker and Stars.
Big
like,
hook.
He buys enough space.
Lang here. Oh,
He thought he was going to eat the soldier.
He's just
Okay,
not-
fair enough, fair
I
enough,
don't
fair
think
enough.
Away for a while.
Well, here comes
the
round 2.
sieging ult.
There's a lantern on the
Faker,
way, but
splash, he
it's
might
Blitz
need it.
Maokai.
Too
You
late.
can't
He's
move.
just not even going to bother. Down he will go, and that is going to be another kill. This time it does
No
go
flash
the
on
way of the
Zeus.
light. It's
TP
now
out.
Zeus
Oh my god, no
TPing
Poppy.
away. He's like,
Now, if I had a nickel every time
see you
Zeus TP'd out in this series, oh my
Second
god,
time
I'd have
this
2 fucking
series,
nickels.
he's TP'd away at
Into the
just
Baron.
insane
The game is over, the
moments.
game is
And
over.
now HLE there in time.
Unless they
but
randomly
slow down
steal this
quickly.
Baron,
So
which...
you're literally running circles
What are the odds
around
they do that?
T1 right now on this map.
I mean, they know this is happening, but the grab comes in, and Carrier is down, and Owner doesn't even bother himself. He's like, well...
Owner, it's time.
I say that,
3,
he's actually
2,
moving his way
1,
up
send
towards
it.
the top side, but zero vision.
Ah, okay,
And
well,
the
now
root
it's
comes
awkward.
down, they wait for the
Okay,
root,
well,
and
now
there's
we're
the
just gonna
smite.
fucking
As
die.
now even
Okay.
Yuppie goes over the wall. Zeka looking for
Snap
more.
back, does it kill?
As he is extending miles
It's
from
brutal
miles
from
away.
Hammerlife.
He
It's
needs the
brutal.
Q3. He's like, let me try to
This
hit
game
one.
is a
Okay,
statement
whatever,
from them.
I'll
I
just
feel
let
like
it die.
Hammerlife this game
As
is showcasing their
this
strengths.
is
Zeka on a side laner,
dominant,
massive.
dominant
Delight on a hooker
game
engage
from
support,
HLE,
massive.
arguably the most
Zeus,
dominant
he plays weak side like
of
it's
all
strong
that we've
side
seen, and they
sometimes.
won every
Crazy.
early
And Guma
game
is just playing a champ,
in
whatever you need.
this Best of 5.
This is just
This side
HLE.
is gonna be our getting tricked by
Yeah, T1's
Faker,
gonna need a
the
big
solo
miracle.
death
I think the only
early
person on
on.
T1 who's strong is
He
Pace.
has bounced
But
back in this
I
Little
think
rusty
Cassante
right
has
now.
render
He's
wins,
like, "Ah,
so...
just gotta
Oh no, he
shake
doesn't
off
have
the
render
rust
wins yet.
of
That's the
mistakes.
thing. So often.
Fine, I'm back.
in
Pace
these
is gonna
big
have to, like,
matches, in these live arenas, these
drop a a pentakill somehow.
T1 are a team that you can't
But I
count
just
out
don't
and they
see it.
ramp up over the series. But HLE, it feels like they're the ones who gained momentum and ramped up, and now just feel completely
ult
on
used.
top of this game. There hasn't really been much
EQ.
of a moment for
Ult.
T1.
Doesn't do it. Doesn't have ult.
And they're pushing in with a Maokai ult. T1 have to scatter away.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Yeah, and they're just taking bot.
Adopt
and
another
Faker's in
unicorn?
top
Bro, I'll
lane
buy
because
fucking
he
10
knows that
unicorns
his
if T1 win
presence-
this. I have one. It's on the way.
Set up this control.
Alright, let's see though.
Let's crank the threat of the Maokai.
They can Maokai ult this tower if they
tower's
really
gonna
want
be
to.
gone because Kanavi can
Okay,
just
they
ult.
really want to.
Yep, just gonna throw an ult down, and immediately
that's free.
it's evacuation city here for T1. They just get away. And
Look at
they
Poppy's
say, "No,
items.
thank you."
Sundered Sky
against this
Bandle Pipes.
composition, but particularly when you're this far behind.
I mean, I
there's no
see the
time.
Bandle Pipes, right? Azir,
Owner just
Aphelios, but
isn't
man, Poppy is
bulky enough to
paper.
survive, in a way
He's
and
doing. I
absorb
think
the
these are probably the
Maokai
best
ult,
items
they
he can
will
get
just
with
die
how
in the follow-up.
So it
low
happened
gold
last
economy he
time
has.
him against Zeka.
Oh my god, the Rumble was trying to cancel
And
the
that was
Senna
before he
fail.
had IE. That was on 2 items.
Alright, Hail Mary, play on the
We're looking
Cassante.
for a kill on
Zeus,
the Zeus.
try and TP out again, I dare you.
Incredibly strong at this point in time, but I think 1v3
A
is too much
kill!
to ask for.
Has
Faker is
consisted
so
of
behind.
moments where HLE have overstepped
It's
and
a
been
rough
punished.
one.
So position, who can we punish?
Oh, speaking
Okay,
of
they
which,
found the
right
Inter.
into the Azir Poppy combo, and guess who's here once again? It's Doran.
Is he inting,
Zeus
though?
is going to try to flash away to get out of this one.
He is
but
indeed.
One harpoon gets the job
Okay.
done.
Well,
And
the
not
gold
even a
lead was
Senna ult will
7.8,
save
now it's
him. So a couple of
6.6.
kills in a row here for
Now,
Q1.
at the
It'll be
same
6.7
time,
after Yon gets
Hayes
bot
is
wave.
double farm game
Aphelios, actually, I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, is he farming. 324 CS. He is hoovering the map.
He's like so used to seeing
You have
Fasting
tower?
Senna, who's just so far
They're not
down in
committing.
gold. It's weird. Throughout
They're gonna
this
force
game,
Baron here,
using that
actually. I think
combo,
that's the
and
right
now
call.
setting
There's
up for
one
the
blue
Baron.
orb on
This is
Pace.
so
That is kind of insane, and that's
Onto
mostly
Owner.
just Leandri's is now Owner in a lot
dead,
of
actually.
trouble. I think he's just dead. I mean, the Lantern is there, but one little ward, one pesky ward,
Easy.
and you're not
Maokai
getting away. And
Blitzcrank,
just like
welcome.
Dragon as well.
It's like an
I think Faker gave him an ult there so he could poppy stun the guy into the wall and try and live.
It's so difficult. So
When you try to
Or he
force it
panicked.
like that, where you just kind of go.
Alright, Drake should be free as well.
Information. If you're right on the timing or someone's out of position, maybe you could get something. But instead, you give a pick.
He probably
and
thought
you
that's
give
going to hit
Baron.
him, that
As you
Yon
can
ult
see, the
actually.
Lantern attempt here is denied.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. What is that
Rinsed.
damage? It's crazy.
Absolutely rinsed. This Yon
This
is
is so bad at this point in time.
insanely
1v3,
one-shots him.
And Faker's gone.
Zeka.
He's got
I told you, bro.
QSS.
Zeka's form right now is insane.
He's
like
budgeted all of that
2022
extra money
Zeka
into
again.
even additional
This whole
safety.
split, he's been
And this
fucking
Baron might push
S
to end the
tier.
game.
Oh, they're gonna land an
Oh, I
exalt.
hooked him out the Lantern. Oh no, it was gonna miss out
Lantern, he
Doran.
just gets sacked down
Pace is
once
strong though,
again.
be careful.
But it does
I
look
will
like
say, the
rest of
game is
team
super one for HLE, but
abandoning
be
ship.
careful of
With
that
knockback
Aphelios,
from
really.
the Poppy on a Kanavi.
Oh, the Maokai
Phoenix
ult.
comes in with the Maokai. and
Maokai
now
Blitz
you have
again.
the follow-up coming in from HLE, but it's a
Maokai
little
Blitz
bit
again,
off
another kill
kilter.
for Pace.
Down
Like,
will
he
go
is just
Kanavi.
shredding them if they walk
Scuba
up.
still
The
very
problem is
strong,
HLE's
so
comp
is
is
the
a lot of
range,
range.
and Zeka's
They hit
still
you from
there
far
with
away.
full health,
So Pace
so-
can't really hit them. But if they commit too deep, then Pace can just straight up kill everyone.
They have
T1 have Drake.
I think is part of why T1 is able to get here so fast.
Nah, you don't steal that.
Zeka, I don't think you do that much
Objective
damage,
bounty.
now I don't
Might as
think
well try.
Soul
that dragon
point,
pickup
7k down.
suddenly puts T1 to deny
Aphelios
another
is
dragon
basically
from
100%
HLE,
crit.
keep them further away from the
Yes,
Hex
flash.
Soul, and at
Faker is
least
building
the
full
hopes
glass cannon.
a little
He doesn't
bit
care
more
if he dies.
present in
He
this
doesn't give a
game.
fuck about Zhonya's.
So
He's going full
initially
glass.
this looks
Like, you'll see the
maybe
damage
HLE
from
can
Pace here.
end the game, right? They go in, they get this interrupt
Nice
here
hook.
on the Lantern. It
Fair, I
almost
think
looks
Doran
like
just needs to
predicted
keep
by
clicking
Delay,
away.
by the way. But Doran actually is able to go into stasis here, and then Zeus is cut off. They get the Kanavi out.
Aphelios doesn't have Ghost, though. I
ultimate
think
here is
Ghost on
Nature's
Aphelios
Grasp.
is
It
massive
takes
for these
so long
fights.
to actually come into effect
Against
that it's
hooks
a little
and
janky
Senna
when he goes
Ws and
back in.
Maokais.
Doran is so big, he's got Pace's damage to follow of the push.
Yes,
Otherwise, could
there he
have
is. 100% crit.
been a win right
Hex
then,
Optics,
right
Aphelios.
there. There's
No
still
Ghost.
The commanding lead. They
He has
still have
green,
Baron for 20
purple.
more seconds, but Pace is getting stronger. Has his
Pretty
full
shit
item now.
guns.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Combo comes
Rumble
down
to
once
try and
again.
zone them.
Equalizer there, just trying
Is that gonna
to,
hit?
Get them away.
I think
And
it was, you know, he
Pace
was
has the
dead.
flash at the
He
very
clicked too
last
far
moment.
forwards.
Usually almost
3
100
inhibitors.
stacks. It's
3
so hard
inhibitors,
with triple
8k
hits
gold down.
The game is just on a timer.
No Rumble
Yeah.
ult.
Against this comp,
Purple,
someone's
green
gonna get grabbed
Aphelios.
sooner or
Hook
later.
goes
You
wide.
have to believe.
That's T1 gonna look
That's
for
a lot
the
of
moment,
roots.
Says the grab is down. That's a ton of damage coming out from
Oh, he didn't- he
Pace.
dropped it-
I
the
mean,
purple
he is
dropped
still
or
a
what?
needy carry.
He
Pretty
dropped them
dangerous.
both.
The
He
fact
has red
that
white,
Doran
but
didn't have
I don't even know if
equalizer
is red
up,
white
I think
even
it's the
good
only thing
against their
that
champs.
saved
Isn't like
HLE
red
from
blue kind of nice?
potentially- well, yeah.
Then has 3 stacks
I don't
away
even
from
think the
100.
conversation about Baron or this next X-Tech Drake.
I mean, to be
is
fair,
that
T1 has
important
good champs
for
to wave
HLE.
clear,
They're
but
thinking
that's kind of
about
like cope take,
how
you know?
they could set up a siege
Like
to
Azir,
end this
Aphelios
game
doesn't.
right now.
Triple inhib's not the end of the world. But if they get Baron triple inhib,
As
then
with
GG.
6
Just wants to go in
They're
there,
going
deal a bunch
without
of damage
Baron.
and
They're just
die.
sending
And,
it.
like, at this point, he's probably gonna
Aphelios
die
has
anyway,
Ghost
so
up really
might as well
soon.
go down swinging, but HLE really just trying to put an end
Inhib
to this
towers.
game, but they're not finding the
Nexus
way
towers
to
are
do
gonna
it
start
just yet.
falling
That's
here.
a lot of
Doran
damage
has ult.
into Doran
Maokai
already.
ult.
He's gonna get rooted up.
Pops the
But he
Zhonya's.
doesn't
Carrier
get
goes
rolled,
in.
and Zeka
Pace
buys
forces
most amount
Zeka
of
back. He actually stands his ground there. Sen ult kills. Red gun dropped. Blue gun's kind of handy here. Faker's trying to fight for his life, but he's probably going to die to the Senna. Flashes forward, doesn't get him. Face dead, GG. But Zeka died. Nah, it's over. Faker dead, GG. Oh, Hamalife put it off 3-1. Straight to MSI. So it's T1 playing on Sunday. Sunday T1 play again. Against the winner of Genji KT. and HLE take the first seed. So that means HLE skip the play-ins. It's either T1, Genji, or KT in play-ins. Yo, the HLE fans are losing it. Is that the family? Is that the HLE fan? I think, to me, massive series from Delight. I think Zeka fried as well, don't get me wrong. And I think Zeka will probably win POG. But I think another series where Delight give the support some love. GG. I think HLE deserve that 100%. Great drafting. They're very good at side lanes and picks. It's really nice to watch.
They've had a good amount of time to prepare.
Really nice to watch.